on eBay that I think will be right, but I think the guy's offering it for me for like $425, but I think it's a shipping and handling charge of $299.
And we are live on YouTube. Spin Rush is already there. How you doing, guys?
Hey,
Brad has
Joe.
a pinion problem
Yeah.
again,
Again.
but it's okay. It's okay. Kurt found a solution for him. He just has to go on Amazon and get it.
Yeah, time.
Hello,
Are you
John.
Spin Rush, what's up? Springwoods, how you doing?
Yeah, Sean, he's in Orlando.
Okay, I'm glad somebody could hear me. I was beginning to think there was something wrong there.
We were just ignoring you.
I know, yeah. I was like, what the hell?
I had to wait for my phone to translate your accent.
I'm still waiting. Oh,
Oh, that's right. I forgot times in Orlando. Out his door, he's got a nice view, and out his window, he's got a bad view.
So I should do like the other guy and show him the bet spread. Here's the bet. Here's the bet spread. You know,
Gabe.
so do it like they.
What's under the bedspread?
Yeah.
Gross.
What's under the bed?
Should do that and then do a surprise. My dirty laundry.
We're talking RC tonight, folks. Let's get into the business.
Like the new sport from Traxxas, right?
Oh, there we go. I was just gonna say something, and Brad is screwing it all up because
Here we go.
There's all sorts
try
of
to
new
say,
releases.
try to guess what came out, and I can't say that anymore. But Brad, why don't you tell us what just came out?
The new sport high lift from Traxxas.
Okay. And what else came out, Brad? Why don't you just spoil everything? Let's go.
We talked about the running video of a BBX Tamiya, but
Axial.
talked
What
about
did
that.
the Axial just come out with?
oh yes, it came out with a new straight axled crawler
Base camp kit.
base
Builder's
camp. Yes, yeah, builder's kit.
Because before you guys were there on the live, me, Brad, and some other guys were talking and getting ready for the show to talk about some stuff. So we were prepping the show. So it's a pre-show. It's not the after-hour show, but it's a pre-show. So next time, I think I'll mute Brad, or I'll send him the invite at the end. So
Yeah, so he doesn't know what they're talking about.
yeah.
That's why I was curious if you just didn't coach him right.
Hello, Springwoods and Curtis D and Bushman.
Oh goodness.
What else is going on in the chat? Bushman, how you doing?
Springwood, what's up, buddy?
Springwood.
So guys, just so you know, guys, I'll not be doing a hangout tomorrow night because I am traveling back to New York tomorrow night, so I will not be doing an RC hangout.
You
So
driving?
how's that truck going?
Yeah, it's a fucking beast.
I guess.
It is,
Still looks clean.
Yeah, because I've only had today really to do anything. I went out yesterday and found a bar that had $2 beers, so I actually only went to go for one, and we know how that turned out at $2 a beer. I was fucking dying at work all day today. People were asking me questions. I was just like, "Will you just leave me alone?" Like,
So did you actually drive it and try it and see how it actually goes?
well, just drove it around the hotel room like that.
And is it hydraulic and everything?
Yeah, hydraulic. Yeah,
Cool.
It's
but the
four-wheel
level of
drive.
detail on it is crazy. Though.
Now,
The fucking weight of it. Oh my god.
It's
Look
not
at
four-wheel.
the detail in front of that. Even the steps can come up and down and everything.
Oh no, it's not 4-wheel drive, huh?
No, it's rear wheel drive.
rear-wheel drive. If you guys want more information on it, Sean RC Adventure on YouTube, he's done 2 videos on it, the unboxing and to talk about it. So if you guys want to see more info on that big truck, go see his YouTube channel.
You,
That's my advertising for you for today.
cool beans.
You can carry a baby in that thing, Sean.
He's also doing a raffle too. Mention his raffle for him, right?
Because well, there's a remote control and the remote control's tiny in the back of it. Like,
Yeah, the remote.
Dang, that's a big remote too, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's tiny in the back of it. The truck's really well scaled for the excavators and stuff. Like,
Okay. No, it's 20th scale.
yeah, well, but it's perfectly because of the size of this truck in real life. Perfectly down.
And
With
those
the-
excavators are what, 12 scale?
Yeah, this
14?
one's 1/12 scale. Yeah.
112 scale? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a quarry truck. That thing's huge in life.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's like
That's
2 or 3 stories
that's what
tall.
somebody said in one of the comments in the video. They were like, "Oh, you nearly went 1/24."
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. Yeah, compared to the big one, it's probably
Yeah.
close to it.
That's true, because if you put a 124th beside it, theoretically, it would be
It'd be
close to
that
the right
small. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can fit inside the tire. Crazy
those-
Joe, what's up?
Hey,
need
Crazy
to
Joe.
go, Sean, you should try to find a real one and, take a picture of it next to it.
When I come back from
East.
New York Monday or Tuesday, they're actually doing construction right outside the hotel. They're ripping the roads all up. I make a video, get the dozer out there, get the excavator out, and make a video. Put them on there, the white trailer.
With
They'd
crumbled
probably come out and
asphalt.
start playing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to get one of the dozers there, or not a dozer, but somebody to put real dirt in yours with a big one.
They have an excavator out there. They take a big scoop and dump
Yeah,
it
that
in
would be hilarious.
He used to work on those in real life.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen a video like that on YouTube. There was a little kid that came with his dump truck and put his dump truck right beside the sidewalk where they were actually building. And the guy took his excavator and just took a little bit of dirt and was trying to fill it. Like very
Fill the-
slowly, not
yeah.
to break it. And he
Fill
actually
the
did.
kids up.
And then the kid was very happy at the end. Yeah, he was like dancing on the side of the street. Then he takes his truck and goes away with it. It was cute.
Yeah, I get to drive the small ones all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So real quick, let's start with this guy, TRX4 Sport, just released a high lift version of the TRX4 Sport.
Huh.
Now, what the high lift is exactly what it's called, a high lift. So it's basically the TRX4 with the high lift kit
On steroids.
that they have, and
Big
with
tires.
tires.
Now this one-
Them 2.2 tires?
Yeah.
This one comes with fenders inside it too, though, don't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
looks like it.
Yeah, that one looks, I still like the Ford, but
They
that one
actually,
looks
they
good.
actually just came out with a new gray body as well.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what, again, you're spoiling the story.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
I didn't know it was on the highway.
Oh, that one's nice. Yeah, I like
Because it
that.
has green on it. That's why it's nice.
You got your ass right
You
there.
didn't hear
I was just talking about the body. I didn't know they came out with a high lift. Did you see the price at just the body alone?
So just a high lift, a high lift special edition that they've done is only available in the US. Just like the high lift of the other TRX4 that they released last month, I believe it was. It was the
Yeah.
black edition. That one
Black
was
edition.
best. They've done a sport with a gray body and green highlights. Should look
Yeah, I
good,
like
but,
that.
I don't know. To me, it looks like a truck that you'd get on special at one.
Yeah, it looks really toyish looking.
It
Yeah, I don't
looks
like the
toyish
color of
to
that
me.
one.
Yeah, it looks like a Walmart.
Thought Mark
Brad,
San Maria was
it's your
gonna
favorite. It's a
spooge himself.
e-brake.
So basically, it's exactly like the other high lift with all the same features, except it does have the fenders for this one. So is the other one.
Fenders.
But here's a TRX4 Sport, and here's the high lift.
High lift.
Portal axle, everything's the same, except it's got the high lift kit on it. 429 US.
It's not too bad.
Oh, it
I
looks like
guess,
it's
huh?
got a snorkel and some other shit too, right? Tank?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not a bad price, because I paid $500 for the 2021 Bronco.
Okay.
But this one doesn't come with, it comes with all the fenders, but it doesn't come with like the extra shifting and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, it comes with fenders because it's their new clipless system.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
don't
the
come with
reason it comes
2-speed.
fenders.
No 2-speed, no
Oh,
locking
2-speed.
diffs.
That's the one I
None
would
of
get.
that.
I don't like locking diffs in 2-speed. 2-speed's okay, but
That's why it's a little cheaper than the rest of them.
I know why you don't like them. It's because it uses too many channels, and you don't like it.
that's right. I want my channels free.
You need a 42 channel receiver.
No, it's just more
This would
shit
only
to
be a
break.
Oh,
man.
oh,
Just
you
more
mean a
shit to
44
break.
channel receiver since the 1-2 or, oh, okay.
You're finally getting it right. Kurt.
Yeah, okay, I
But
understand now.
the
I
great
would
Math
part
not
about-
session is in now.
I would not want him to buy a plane, because a plane, you need the motor, you need the wing, you need a channel for both wings, you need a channel for the aileron, you need a channel for the
Yeah, they're all
tires.
taken, so there's no channels. There's no open channels.
So he can't
That's
put his
what-
lights and his spinning
That's right.
blades and
Blades on there. Yeah.
So we're
But they
ready
do-
to run.
they-
I have 6 channels, but
They should say
part of them are
6
used
channel,
for-
4 open. Just 2 more words. 4 open. 3 more words.
But it's like anything when you buy a 2-channel radio, then it's only the 2 channel, there's no open.
That's right. There's no open, so it's
Yeah,
it's
so
a
they don't
0.
say 2
Not
channel,
even a
2
channel.
closed.
It's not
Well,
even
there's-
2 channels.
there is one open. You usually have a bind and you have a third channel, but it doesn't
Yeah.
go to nothing.
There's a thing on the floor. You take
I
that
like the gray high lift, boy.
with the toothbrushes
I
in
don't
it.
know. I like the red one.
Use that.
I don't like the red.
I don't like either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
It's
buy
short-
either
it
one of
is
them
shorter
It'll
than
take a lot
than
of
the
it'll
regular
take
one.
more heat than you think.
Too high.
now. No, 12.3.
It looks short. Stubby and tall.
Just
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
just because
taller.
it's so tall, the 2.2.
High.
The Chevy looks so much better though.
Yeah. But you
The
can't-
Ford
you
looks a
can't
lot. If I
buy-
would get one, I would have get the Ford. And it doesn't have the Ford has shifting.
Well, you can buy the gray body, but it's $120 just for the
Oh.
gray body.
Yeah, that's too expensive.
And that's just probably for the body. It doesn't come with the rack and all that
No, it
stuff.
does. It comes with a rack. It comes with all that. If you go into
All the
where they
extra
have their-
stuff.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, if you go into where they have their bodies, you can just buy the body itself with all the rack. and
But
everything.
what would you put it on?
A
Anything?
regular TR, it'll fit
Yeah.
a regular TRX Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a lifted one.
Yeah.
You would have to put the fenders on though.
Yeah, so you'd have to buy the fenders too.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted to use the clip system.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
just
it's
drill-
nice, but it's heavy.
Just drill holes on.
They're talking about
And they do have now the SCX10 3 base cam builder's kit.
269.
Price is very interesting. 269 for this.
What do you think's the coolest part about that builder's kit?
For the transmission.
No, transmission
Shocks. They're a lot better
That's
than
not
the
the
other one.
10-3 transmission though. That's the new transmission,
It's
like
the
the
new
base.
transmission
Right.
No,
with the
that's
dig.
that's the older transmission. That's the
No.
big.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
No,
No,
it's
that's
the
the new one.
newest version.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
it's the new, but it's
builder's
not the
kit,
scale version. It's still the older version. It's not the scale.
yes. The
It's
base
Revo.
camp kit, because it's a kit, comes with the dig.
Yeah,
And the dig that they built for this is not the same dig as the original one. It's the new dig, which has new gears and they've modified it. So
yeah, because the new one is like a scale transmission where you can actually put an interior and everything in it. This is the old style transmission.
This is
believe-
newer than the one you're talking about, Sean.
I know it's newer, but it's still the old style. Look, if you go to try put a,
Yeah, it's still
we're
the
not gonna
stand-up.
put an interior in over that transmission.
No, unless you. cut
No,
it
you
out.
can't. That's what they were talking about. You can't put it because it's
Yeah.
right there dead center.
Right, 'cause it's the old style. It's not the new scale style transmission. But
I
the
think they call it
coolest
an
thing
XCR.
about the coolest thing about this truck is the chassis rails are actually adjustable chassis rails.
Oh yeah, it does slide. You can make it longer, shorter.
Yeah. So that's the
Oh,
cool
there's
thing.
nothing cool now if you can't put a interior in it.
Well, you
You
just change,
can.
you
Always
just
drive slow.
get a different transmission.
They crawl over.
I would
But,
think the shocks
When
because
when Joe built it, it looked so tall though. He was like, man, it sits up so high.
they look like
Oh,
100
I didn't-
millimeter
I haven't
shocks,
watched
don't
any-
they?
I haven't watched many videos on it. I didn't see any completed.
I mean, look how it sits, how tall. It looks like the springs and shocks are extended all the
they
way out.
They look tall.
Yeah.
That's
They're
what the
95
base
millimeter.
That's
It looks
what
like a
base
Highlander.
camp is for.
They're only 95? Wow.
Well, normally you run 90s. They put 95 to add ground clearance for it. Since it's a straight axle instead of a portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like they did put a nice panhard mount in there.
yeah, metal panhard.
And
And
if you
that's-
look at the front shock, one shock's real thin and the other one's real thick
Because of the panhard.
because of where the servo gets put in.
Yeah, so it's gonna take over from the raw builders kit. It'll be there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
exactly
what
what
it
they
is.
said.
Yeah.
They're not making the raw
you got
builders kit
this
no
kit
more.
and you got this.
I just wish they had put the scale transmission in it.
There you go. That's, it looks like you can put an interior in that one.
That's the pro.
That's the Pro
Oh, and that's
Different truck.
429. I put that on my bucket.
this
list.
one, the transmission is low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
look where
things up front.
the motor goes right there, way down there on the
Yeah,
right.
we
Yeah,
got it
Wow.
very low.
yeah.
And the chassis rails are not C rails.
That thing out of the box, like, is winning every fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what Big Head said too. He goes, man, it
Everything's
won
so
their
low, right?
comp.
Won the scale nationals when it was prototype.
Yeah, when Wyatt was driving.
So you
Yeah.
guys are liking the new base camp?
It's an
It's all
entry
right.
level. It's
Yeah.
That
yeah,
builder's
that-
kit right
that-
there is how much? 200 or 400?
4 and a
That's
quarter.
400.
That
Oh,
one's
okay.
four, that one's four.
Yeah, what?
thirty.
Damn.
Like, that's the only thing I like about that base camp is the adjustable rails, like you can change the
Yeah.
size of the wheelbase.
It's only
Yeah, you
Yeah, you could
260
shorten it up
bucks.
to,
More, right? Yeah.
yeah, I think you can shorten it to like 11 something in it.
$260 and you don't get a huge transmission.
Yeah, but if
That
If,
fucking fly.
if Frank wanted to, if Frank would want to build it, and this is what he'd get.
Do you have a picture of a regular SCX3 transmission? Okay.
don't know, can find one. But I did do a search real quick on what Axial did for kits. So you have the SCX-10-3 Wrangler kit, you have the Bomber kit, you have the Base Camp kit, and now you have this kit. So they have 4 kits.
Pro.
And like, if you look at it for an extra, not even $100 on
And I
the,
want-
on the Jeep, when you're getting a body, tires, wheels.
Yeah,
If you
Instead of
want
that base
something
camp.
like that, yeah. That's, you know, that's a trail truck is what you're buying in that.
Yeah, but that's the base, it's less than $100 more than the base camp.
The
That's if
base
the
camp you can
transmission
make
is
into
not-
like a crawler, you know?
Just hope
Well,
they,
how's Gabriel?
without the body, yeah, here it is.
Mhm.
So you have that one and you have this one. So there is a big difference of where
yeah, it
the,
looks like you can put an interior in that one,
Like,
kind of.
look at
Well,
the
it's
difference.
made
in
for
that
an interior. That's
Yeah.
Look at
why.
the difference in the transmission.
yeah,
Right.
transmission is way up front. So
Yeah, it's got that fake motor.
what I find weird is that they have like, they called it a SCX-10-3, but it's completely different
Yeah.
motor.
Yeah,
Well, it's also, isn't that Portal and the other one's not?
Right. That's what it
Right.
looks like to me.
yeah, but it's they sort of went with the old style transmission.
Yeah, this is Portal.
Yeah.
And that's that's the only thing that kills it, like, cause I like to build dollhouse rigs. And that transmission you just can't build.
Yeah, you can't do anything with
Yeah.
it.
Well, then you'd have to buy a 3.
Yeah. Like, at least the 3 comes with, that one, it comes with inner fenders and everything on it, like, you know.
But it's weird when you go from this one to this one to this one.
I want that Pro kit.
It's a good kit. man.
Yeah,
The Pro Kit 3,
expensive though.
The SCX-10 Pro.
Yeah, but it comes with everything, you know, it comes with the
Yeah.
good shocks,
I
nice,
don't know, maybe I'll
everything's
win,
set up already.
maybe
Yeah.
I'll win one next week at Axial Fest, at one of the giveaways.
Yeah,
I've never
for
won
them,
anything in them Axial giveaways.
A Urban Legend.
All you'd have to do is spend a couple $100 more, you know, on electronics and
Yeah,
body and wheels and tires, and you'd be set to go.
Enter code spin to win for a 5-finger discount on the new Axial base camp. That's what Spin Rush says.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Axial Fest next weekend will be jam packed with them and the pro kits and everything like so. The raffles they do at Axial Fest, they do some pretty awesome raffles. I mean, I even seen a wedding when I was at Axial Fest. 2 people actually got married.
They got married at the.
Got married at Axial Fest, yeah.
That's a unique situation.
Yeah.
What's up, Urban Legend?
That is definitely what they're getting married at the fest. That's like that's a good a talking point thing for everybody.
Dang, Tank, you shot our wad already. You already showed all the trucks.
Boom.
So what else do we have to talk about that's up and coming that anybody knows about?
Nothing, Brad. This is the show. We end it now.
We're
We-
done. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for
Peace
coming.
out, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks
Hit
for
some
coming
curbs.
by.
Remember,
Like you said, Kurt, he shot his wad.
Josh, I mailed that out today.
Awesome.
Corey says I think he just said he sent you his, I could be wrong. I think he sent you the vehicle already, Keith. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. I'll see. I'll go check the mail in a couple of days.
All right, there, boys, stop sucking up the night bot.
No doubt.
Thanks, Corey.
Swampers is sucking up to the Nightbot there, telling Nightbot that he rocks.
Yeah, night bot rocks.
I
Yeah,
started
but-
some-
They say,
Now I got 2 flies in here.
Nightbot sucks.
for the
Yeah.
most part, CK, I'm feeling all right.
Are those flies that you see, are they green a little bit on their ass, on their butt ends?
Oh,
Yeah.
like that, they're
I'm
definitely
chasing
green.
him with that.
Or you just been sniffing the paint.
Always got to sniff the
He would
paint.
follow a green backed fly because he just likes green.
Hello, RC. How you doing?
Hey, JD's. LORC's been a while. I haven't seen.
Thank
JD.
God Sean is in clothes again. What the hell is that about, JD?
What?
He was.
Yeah, he was-
Oh, 'cause
Sunday.
I was in the hot tub last night.
You missed
Monday,
it, Brad.
hot
Yeah,
tub.
last night he was in the hot tub.
Yeah.
How was that?
thank
Was that
in the
fun?
God.
sauna.
Dude, I was fucking loaded when I was talking to you last night in a hot tub.
Did I miss something here?
Joe
Yeah.
Girding, what's
Yeah,
up?
so-
Yeah, he did miss something.
And
Hey,
then I
Joe.
was even lying in the sauna, I think with my feet up in the sauna even.
Yeah.
So, I said I'll be back in a few minutes. I came up to the room and I just thought I passed out. That was it. It was fun.
Well, it's not good to be with drinking and being in a sauna because that would really dehydrate you quickly.
That's good. Lose some
What do you
weight
mean?
that
You'll die. You could die.
No.
He would have been happy.
way. Yeah. Lose some weight. Yeah. Fucking sweat it out of you.
So here at the trade show, they have a bunch of robots just going around handing out pamphlet to people. So it's a robot with a whole bunch of shelves at the back. And you just goes and you just grab the pamphlets that you want or the books that you want talking about audiovisual. So the robots are stealing jobs from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
Trick or
For the
treat.
naked pretty girls.
Let me tell you, I like better the booth girls handing out pamphlets than that robot.
Yes.
Should be a
Be
petition.
back in a minute.
Did you see what JD wrote again?
Sean wants to show his little leprechaun.
Was he mini me?
Let
Did
go
you
of my
fix
wee-
it, Springwood? You got it, Paul? Cool.
Let go of my little wee pot of gold.
The M2C thing to fix it was like $78 just to fix the wheels like that. It's crazy.
What was his problem with his?
He stripped the inner side of the hex out on the wheel,
Okay,
so it just falls off now.
Joe Gurley,
So, but,
welcome in.
M2C Racing makes an adapter that you can hook onto it and drill screws into it, and then tighten it up so where you can put a new hex on there. But
sounds like a
they're
lot of trouble.
they're like $70 something. So
And how much are those wheels?
yeah, exactly. You buy new wheels for that much.
Wheels and tires, it sounds like, for that much.
Yeah.
Why, what car was that? Oh, the Creighton, was it?
No, I forgot what car it was. It was one of his 1/5 skills, I think.
Well, I can't wait to try my friggin' Mustang Mach-E on a longer and better surface like the one I have at my work where
Yes.
I'm using.
Definitely better, buddy.
Oh yeah, because I could not get control on the friggin' thing. As soon as I tried moving or whatever, I had rocks in my steering. I lost control all the time. It was jumping all over the place. It was a mess.
Rocks were like, every time I saw you hit the rocks, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
You're talking about with his HPI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
LORC, welcome in, buddy. I see you've been doing a lot of lives lately. I've been just sitting in the background lingering. I know you were fixing the car the other day. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at it. Ugh, I can hear that strain in his voice lifting that thing.
Fucking hangs heavy as hell.
How heavy is it? How many pounds? 50
25 kilos. So what's
So-
that?
kilos?
2.2 pounds.
More than 22 pounds.
No, 2.2 pounds per kilo.
Yeah, so near 50 pounds or something.
And it's metal, of course, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's all metal hydraulic.
I remember when we hired, which is not really RC related at all. I'm screwing up all my rules here. My brother-in-law, when we hired him, when he first started going out with my sister, and my dad hired him to work in construction. He was a skinny, scrumpy guy, like no strength, but working construction. And
Yeah,
my dad told him, give me that case of nail. He bends down, looks at the case of nail, it's written right on the side, 50 pounds. He looks at it, looks at my dad, he goes, 50 pounds? You want me to lift that over my head? Are you nuts? Like, he was so skinny, he could not lift 50 pounds over his head, that guy.
that's crazy.
But he does now, but like, back then, he was so skinny, but we put him into shape. Didn't take that
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, construction will put you into shape. When I used to do construction, I was in shape, and then I became a supervisor. And my shape became like a fucking keg,
Yeah, same here.
you know,
I can show
crazy
you a
how
picture.
it's changed. I even met one of my old bosses a while ago. I shook hands, I hadn't seen him in a while. And he's like, how would you still be in construction and you've no calluses in your fucking hands? Like, he's so mad. Like, serious. Like, you need to come back and work for me. I was like, nah, we'll give that a miss. Or, no. That's back when I used to do fucking concrete all the time.
Springwood says, I melted a little bit of metal until it was glowing red, then melted it in them.
Oh, that's what he done. He fucking
That's
just
how he
knocked
fixed
the
his
axe head
hex.
into the back of the wheel. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna hold, so
You'll know when it hits the ground the first time.
So have they caught you running your vehicles on their property yet?
for who?
That's the hotel.
No, they haven't said anything in it.
They haven't said anything.
CK, they're on one of his lives. The post for your rules.
For what?
I forget what live that was, Tank.
Okay. Swampers, I'm in Orlando right now, and let me tell you, your neck of the wood is friggin' hot and humid. As soon as you open the door, it just hits you in the face when you come through the door. Oh, whoa, it slows you down. The humidity is just terrible.
He could actually come and visit you. I don't think he's far from you, is he?
Don't know. But I'm leaving Saturday morning. If he wants to pick me up, bring me to the airport, it's going to save me a taxi. Just kidding.
It's fucking
No, you're not.
crazy though, the price taxis have got, like, because I might, when I'm flying back, because I have to leave at like 6 AM, so I don't want to get the wife to drive me to the airport at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like a fucking $110 in the lift, and that's cheaper than Uber and a taxi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it cost me $50, $55, $56 to get here
Yeah.
from the airport in Orlando to the hotel.
For those prices, you're better off renting a car.
CK Hobby Shop, the rules for the truck for the 114 rig race speed challenge is in the video.
I just put it in the chat.
Okay. So if you go look at that video, in the comments, not comments, the description of the video, the rules are there.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat for you guys if you guys want to go look at it.
Yeah, I only have one monitor here, and it's a very small monitor on my laptop at the hotel, so I don't have my rig at home with multiple monitors. So thank you, Kurt.
Oh,
Kurt's going to be my Vanna White for tonight.
Bill says he's 2 hours away from you and he has no car, which I thought he had a car.
Cool. Too bad. Too bad you don't have a car. And plus, I'm looking for somebody to go have supper with tomorrow night. You could have came here and we could have had supper at a restaurant. We had steak tonight. Yesterday was Italian. Steak tonight. Tomorrow, it's probably going to be Mexican.
Has the food been good, Frank?
Yep. Yep. It's even better when you don't pay for it. First night I was here, I didn't pay for it. Second night I didn't pay for it, but tonight I did have to pay for it.
So, I guess you kept getting a couple of plates full with other stuff.
Yeah.
I hope they give you good per diem, be there, think it.
Wampur's about 2 hours away, no car.
The per diem is not enough to cover the trade show, how expensive the food is at the trade show. No, it's not enough. But what we're gonna do is, because it's a trade show, it's not really per diem for work, or like, let's say we go on a job site, then prices of food and prices, everything is much lower. Where I am right now, restaurant prices are up. At the trade show, you buy just a sandwich with a little bit of something, it's $19.
That's crazy.
That's
Sounds
worse
about
than-
right.
It's
It's
worse than what I
stadium
pay at
prices.
the IX Center.
$6 for a pop and $6 for a bottle of water. For
Wow.
$6, I can buy, but for $1.99 in Canada, I can buy a case of 26 bottles of water for $1.99. $6 for one bottle.
It's like, it's
Hope you're not
cheaper at the
thirsty.
IX Center than that, but it's still expensive even at the IX Center when I go to the auto show. I usually take $50 at least to eat at the auto show, and I'm there for the whole day, start to finish.
Those people that have 360 cameras there, I can't remember the name of the 360 camera, they were there. And they have show special right now for the camera, which you save about $100, which is nice. I almost picked one up just for the hell of it. But I asked him, do you have a smaller one? He goes, yeah, we used to. And then he shows me, I go, yeah, that's exactly the one I want. He goes, yeah, but we don't have it anymore. It's discontinued. I go, oh man. And he goes, but wait a week. He goes, I didn't tell you this, but wait 1 week. Don't buy anything. Wait 1 week. I can't tell you what's coming out, but wait a week. You'll be happy.
Who's that from, Insta360 or?
Yeah, Insta360, yes. So Insta360 has a very small camera coming out in about a week.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, he told me, he
Awesome.
didn't tell me. You heard it here first. It's
What
Spoiler
rigs-
alert, spoiler
Hey,
alert.
Bruno, what are you talking about, Spin Rush? What cool rigs you talking about?
it's the tank. It's time for love it or hate it. I don't know what he means.
It means he wants
Oh.
us to show this and then
That
do
link.
you, yeah, do you love the rigs on there or do you hate them?
He gave you a website.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right now to see if I can actually show this or not.
Yeah,
Some
it's just a,
facts.
I think it's a magazine or a website.
It's a
is what it
magazine. It's a
is.
magazine. I used to get that years ago.
I was doing it the other day.
Okay, it's a bunch of bills that some people did it. Yeah, we can show that real quick. So let's play love it or hate it. We're gonna go with the first rig and you guys tell me if you love it or you hate it. First rig.
Oh,
Love
I
it.
hate
he loves it because it's green. Anything green, he'll love it.
I liked it, that's really nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a log truck. It's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
The
buy
log
it, but it looks
Mhm.
cool.
Keith loves
That
the
looks
green.
cool. I like
I
the
like
trailer on the
the
back. It looks much better
trailer.
with the trailer back there.
So that's how the log trailers are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
I'll
two
throw it
shades,
up,
it's
pull
3
it up.
shades of green.
Mhm.
But without that trailer, it just kind of looks plain, you
Yeah.
know?
Put a winch at the back for the logs.
Oh, where
With
did it say it's from? It said Illinois. Where in
Yeah.
Illinois did it say it is?
That looks cool.
Where in Illinois? Where did you see
It's
that?
go down from the picture so you can see the writing. The
Palatine?
writing.
Palatine?
Well, Palatine. I know where
Palatine.
Palatine is. I know where Palatine is.
Brad tells me go down and he's watching the
He's,
TV.
yeah, he's so far behind.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, it's Palatine. Yes,
Yes.
it's 30-40 minutes from where Sean is.
Okay. So here it is with the,
I like that. That looks so real right there with even the logs.
Yeah.
Snow, and he's running through the snow with those tires and everything.
so Kurt, do you love it or hate it? Kurt.
I love it. I actually like it.
Okay, Keith,
Yeah. Big L.
Okay, Brad,
I'm not fond of the color, but it's cool.
What?
okay, Truck Tech Joe,
Love it. I love lugging trucks like that. That's pretty cool.
Gems,
Love it.
Sean,
Love it. Love it.
Now I want it. Oh.
Sean wants it.
if Sean buys it, he's gonna do a raffle after.
Yeah, right.
I need, the next thing I need to buy is a fucking lowboy trailer.
Oh boy. Yeah, it is cool. I like it too. So it's across the board. Everybody loves it. Let's go to the next one. Next one is from Wisconsin, Saline, NC.
North
North Carolina. North Carolina.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Salem.
Whatever it is.
Chevy
Salem.
K10. Ah, darn. Just with the name, everybody's gonna love it. Let's watch
Yeah. Winner.
Glacier, Chevy S10. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
In the
That was
glacier
sweet.
blue with white.
What is it? Oh, that is nice.
Chevy S10 Glacier.
It's 124 scale. It's 124 scale.
Love it.
I don't know if that's 24th. Yeah, it is a
Yeah, it's 24th. It looks cool, but yeah, I wouldn't buy it either.
just because it's a 124 scale.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
just-
say no for me.
I like the looks of it.
But yeah, it does look nice. But for me, I wouldn't get it. But yes, you
Yeah.
get it. I want it.
Kilmore. Hello, Kilmore. All right.
He did some good photos with it where he's working with it. So that's pretty good. Cool.
Yeah, his photos are cool, but no.
Kurt, love it or hate it?
Like I said, I like it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Okay, Sean.
I like it. If there was 110, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I
Brad.
like the old fashioned headlights.
I could take it or leave it.
Do you like it
You
or
gotta
hate it?
pick one or the other.
I can't really say anything. It's all right.
If somebody gave
So
it to
no.
you, you take it.
I take it if someone gave it to me.
Yeah, I'd take anything if you gave it to him.
That's true. That's true. So that's not a love it or hate it. Even,
He hates it.
yeah, he hates it. Okay, Truck Tech Joe.
I like those body styles, but I'm not digging that as a package. I'm not a fan of the blue.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gems.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Dang.
Hate it.
Hate it. There we go. That's not the.
Wampus
next
wants to
one
see the
is a
interior.
Custom RC10. Riri. What the heck is a Riri? Chad Piggott from Redmond, WA.
Washington. Redmond, Washington.
Redmond,
Washington?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boo!
Love it, love it,
Boo,
love it, love it, love it.
Hate it. Throw it
Love
away.
it, love it, love it. It's an
Roll through.
associated. What are you talking about? It's an associated. It's not Tamaya. It's an associated.
Okay. I love it then. I love
Fucking
it.
Oh,
love
it's
it.
nice. Yeah, that's nice now.
It actually was
Using
kind of
Kyosho
cool.
top.
but-
They're using Kyosho rear tires though. But oh well.
That looks like a gold pan.
Yeah.
That does.
It looks cool, but yeah, no, I would never.
Was it a restore he did?
Yep. That's a restored one.
It's a re-release. It's a re-re.
Oh, those are still going as much as the original.
Oh, that's why he went RC10 Riri.
Okay, we'll start
Tamaya
with
Super Champ decals. Tamaya hot. Yeah, no, don't like it. Hate
But
it.
it's not a Tamaya. It's not a Tamaya.
Doesn't matter.
Gems. Do you like it or hate it?
Love it.
Okay, Kurt.
I'm not a big buggy fan like that. No, I hate it.
Okay, one. Brad, do you like it or love it?
I love it.
Of
Love it.
course.
That's okay. Two
Thrilling.
love. Nate. Truck Tech Joe.
I like it. I'll go for some old school.
Okay, 3-1. John.
Tried. Nothing to write home about.
Okay, looks like he likes it. 4-1. KBRC.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
He just hates the red.
Yeah.
5-1. Sergeant J, do you love it or hate it?
Can you show us something one more time since I jumped in on the tail end?
This buggy from Team Associated, it's a 110th buggy. It's a re-release that the guy put together.
Oh, it's not a bastard, so get it out of here.
So 5-2. I think it looks good. So I'm going to give it a yes also. So, but it's probably not something I would get, but yeah, it looks good. The next one is kind of interesting. I saw the title of it. It's a ramp truck. So I'm going to be building a ramp truck. And again, from Blaine, Washington.
Yeah.
And
Blaine,
what does it look
Washington.
like?
Arma
truck built with a normal
crate and
Creighton?
chassis, huh? Wow.
Creighton chassis. You should did that before looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
J concept finisher. Hobby wing easy run. Castle Monster X8S. Wow, that's big.
This sounds like a basher coming here. M2C plus piston kit.
But a
It's
ramp.
definitely a bastard.
Yes,
What the hell?
Yeah, why is he calling a ramp truck, or is it a truck for ramp?
A ram truck, yeah, it
Oh,
goes
Ramp,
over
it
ramps.
jumps. It probably
So he's
jumps
trying to
up
send
the
it.
ramps.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
long
ram truck.
That's a launcher right there.
Not a big fan.
It's a RC long jump right there.
Yeah.
Not a big fan.
Sergeant J's gonna love it because earlier he said it's not a basher. Get it out of here.
And I'm gonna
This is a
say-
M2C.
And I'm gonna say the opposite.
Are you
I'm not
saying that
impressed.
somebody made this vehicle and that's what they used?
They use
What?
those
Yeah,
electronics.
that's how they built it right there.
Oh,
Says
if that's
Arma-
the case, then it may be a bastard. And I didn't know all this. I just came on the tail end. I don't know anything about this truck.
Neither
or
do
this
we.
buggy.
We're just reading it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they just announced this or something?
No.
No,
It's
we're
just,
not.
It's a magazine.
It's a magazine.
Oh.
Those are trucks that people build.
that guy, whatever
Oh,
his name
no,
is,
it's like a, okay, I know what you mean.
Modified.
somebody built it for
Yeah.
himself.
And we're
Yeah, they're
seeing if we
one-offs.
love it or hate it.
They're one-offs. If that's the case, depending on how it's built, yeah, I'll take it. Let's go.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love this one.
basically, this is from RC Car Action, and these are the reader's ride from RC Car Action. So people put their ride, and then they put this in their magazine.
Yeah, so Michael Zawicki from Palatine, Illinois made that truck.
And then we saw that
Nice.
truck, and then we saw this truck, which is a 124th. And then we saw this buggy, which you saw also, and now we're at this guy, which he took an Arma Creighton, put a J concept body, easy run motor, 1/6 scale, speed control, and he built a basher.
Not a
Okay,
big fan.
we'll start with Sergeant. Do you like it, love it, or hate it?
I like it. Let's go.
Okay, KBRC.
Yeah, don't like it.
Okay, John,
Hate it.
John, do you like that?
I still
Yeah.
didn't even see it, so
Truck
I'm
Tech,
still just gonna go off of, oh, I see it now. Yeah, I'll take it.
It's
Let's
all
send
right.
it.
I'm not
I'm
Yeah,
bashing
love
it.
much
it.
into
Yeah.
bashers.
Brad,
Not a big fan.
okay, KBRC.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no,
break, it doesn't break easy
Don't
enough,
like
so
it.
Brad doesn't like it.
That's
Yeah.
not the case.
Keith, do you like that?
no,
Okay, Kurt,
Yes, love it.
okay. So it's on the fence, it's pretty much half.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, next one is a Proline Ford F10 built by Richardson, Texas.
F100.
Already like it. Just hearing it, already like it.
Arma
Arma-
see.
Armor 744 with a
Yep.
Proline 1956 Ford F100.
Oh, little
Yeah,
streetcar
we're-
going
yeah.
on here. Huh?
Oh yeah. Let's
Hobby
do it.
Wing Easy Run combo.
Max 10.
max 10.
So we're running 4S, 3 to 4S.
2 to 3S is a smaller one.
Oh, it's a smaller one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we running that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, buddy.
All chromed out.
Yep, let's do it.
With some red on it. It has like a faint red in it.
No, I think it's the reflection.
I think it's a reflection.
reflection.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
yeah.
full
I-
sense.
It's
I
that
like it.
probably spastic chrome.
I like that though. Yeah, we sending that. We having fun
Yeah.
up and down the street
I gotta
ripping it.
get some of that for my
Yeah,
wheels.
we're drifting for sure.
Okay, Kurt, do you like it?
Love it.
KD,
And it's on a Sentinel 4x4
Love it.
chassis.
Yeah.
Brad,
Yes.
Sergeant,
You know I'm in there. Let's go. Let's get it.
okay,
We having
Jams,
fun with that.
Love it.
okay, Sean,
Right.
Yeah, not a fan of it.
Dang, you would think it was a 24 scale or something.
Yeah, right.
Love it.
there we go. Yeah, I like it too. It's nice. So only one there. So
Damn foreigners.
Sean, you can shove it on that one.
Yeah.
He's got his barbecue pit going in there, so
Right? What's that thing is flashing up on there, man? What you got going
Yeah.
on there?
I think I should
Cooking is-
do that every week. Either
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
that sounds good.
or maybe ask my YouTube people.
Yeah, run a poll or something.
No, send me pictures. Send me an
Oh,
email
hey, there you go.
with your picture of your truck
Yeah.
and a short
Yeah,
description.
do a like it or love it. Yeah.
And
That's
we'll
cool.
do a like
Brad.
it or love it with everybody.
What?
Yeah.
Then Brad will tell all your users how he hates their cars.
Brad says
No matter if
Tamaya or
it's
nothing.
Tamayaville,
No,
Kyoto,
I like the Associated, which you didn't like. I do like the F100 that person did.
I like the Associated, but I wouldn't buy it. There's no way I would ever buy it.
You did a good
No.
job.
Me either.
Looks nice, but it looks too nice. It looks like it hasn't used it.
Yeah. Shelf queen.
It's a shelf queen.
You gotta
I would,
You gotta put
I
it to
would
the
use it.
test.
I would use it. Hey, those things, they're they're race buggy, so it'll take some abuse.
It had a bunch of Tamaya stuff on it.
No,
Stickers and
Oh man,
Come
it's gonna
on,
break quick.
man.
then.
Why ain't this
instead of
thing
cool?
using
won't last
stickers,
one-
the
that thing won't
wheels,
last
it had
one
all
batch.
sorts of Tamaya stuff on it.
I didn't see a lot of Tamaya stuff on it. I didn't see any Tamaya stuff on it.
Telling you, read it. Go back and read it.
If it leaves the ground, it's broken.
You guys talk among yourself. I'm
No,
gonna.
they're not. They run. The Associated's jump. They jump in competition.
Okay, you guys talk among yourself. I'm gonna go check if I'm still a little boy, and I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Boy, what the hell?
He's trying to make sure he didn't fully transition yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew I would make you laugh with that one, Brad. That one was funny.
His
Had to
Targe
go
got
there.
his
I
uniform
don't do that
on.
a lot. Yep.
Looks like
I
you
took
just got
one
off
pat-
work.
one distinct patch off just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
You just got off, it looks like, because you're wearing your camo.
Yeah, I had a long day, man. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. He just came home and just started going to his garage and just didn't take his clothes off and change them.
Oh yeah. That's a military lifestyle, man. I won't take it off immediately. If you guys are already going when I get back, I'll just jump in.
I'm gonna say you're used to wearing them anyways, aren't you?
19 years.
Yeah.
It's like
John
it's like
Martin?
second nature, man. I don't even mind it. They're not uncomfortable. So
Blind
Yeah, they
guy?
are
I-
comfortable.
I would
They're
think,
comfortable.
I would think the military would want comfort in their clothes because it helps with keeping fatigue down.
That's all I used to wear is old military
Yeah, we've-
stuff for work and everything.
we finally gotten there where it's more of like, oh, I just want to take this uniform off than it is of actually being uncomfortable in it.
Once I found camouflage in old military clothes when I was in high school, it was like my junior year in high school. We went to the flea market here and I found that stuff. Didn't wear anything else.
You know? Also, there's that thing that we
I
tend to
got
do
one
when we're
pair of
getting-
jeans.
when you're getting closer to leaving. you start cherishing it a little bit more. Like you're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna have to take this thing off soon and never wear it again, type of thing. It's kind of like that too.
When I was working for the high school, they made us wear uniforms, and it's like I went through withdrawals so bad because I wasn't wearing my camouflage pants. Oh
Hey, John.
God.
Okay, somebody asked a question, which is John Connor. He asked, is this RC cars only? The
We
answer
talk
to
about,
Are you talking about the theme to the video, like the chat?
this YouTube channel or this RC talk tonight.
Oh yeah, this is
talk,
RC, man.
95% yes.
Cars. Yeah.
Yeah, we 95%. All of us here have cars or trucks. Not a lot of us do planes. Not a lot of us do boats. But we are open to talk about it because it is
Hey, as long as it's RC related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Related. We will talk about it.
people also talk about drones. Drones are more talked about
Have you
anything else
changed?
after
Did
that.
you change, Tank?
No, everything is
That's
right.
all your-
Everything is still in the same.
Bits and pieces
There you
still
Still a
there.
little boy.
He says he does RC planes and jets.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That stuff's not easy to do, man, and it's very expensive.
Yeah, like that F-16 and stuff I quote, and I have a nice one I'll post tomorrow of 2 double big like turbine planes.
Especially the jet one, like the turbine that when you showed, it's like actually shooting out planes. That's
Yeah, that was a
That is
cool,
insane,
cool
man.
plane.
Yeah, but when you
There's so
when
much
you-
that goes into them.
if you crash them, you're out a
Yeah.
lot of money and they're harder to fix. But that's about what it comes down to.
Come on, Brad. If
Oh,
you
you
crash a car, also you're out of a lot of money. Ask Kurt.
Yeah.
Planes,
Trust me.
planes,
Yeah.
planes,
Planes crash easier.
Planes
Yeah, I
crash
mean, some-
easier and they do more damage.
Some
to themselves.
people are running $3,000 speed cars, $4,000 speed cars. It's the same
Yeah.
thing as a plane, man.
Yeah,
The cars they race on the track are over $5,000 as 1/5 scale.
Brad, the problem
go.
is you don't, and I don't have experience with planes. So yes, we would crash those planes very often and would get it very expensive.
Yeah.
Problem is people don't do like they're supposed to. You're supposed to start on a flight simulator on the
Yep,
PC
get really
using
proficient.
the joystick you would use, and
And you
practice.
simulate conditions and everything like that, and you learn.
You learn with that. Once you got that learned, then you buy a plane, then you fly the plane, and then you buy better planes. So by the time you get to those $5,000 plane or those big jet plane, you have the experience to handle those planes. Therefore, you're going to crash less often. It's just like a real pilot piloting a plane. You don't think he's going to crash it because he's got the experience to drive it.
Well, you're
There
not
you go.
what? You're not going to throw a new pilot in a 747? What?
That only flew a Cessna? No.
I had a buddy, man. I watched him build a plane, right? He built this thing from scratch. He got all this stuff together. He's building it for a buddy of ours. He spent, I don't know, I think it was upwards of 40 hours, like just putting time into building this thing. The first time they took it out, they got into some wind, something went wrong, something failed on it, and it went crashing down to the ground. I was like, nope, not for me. I'm not going to put that kind of time into something like that at that level. And
Them
he was a
curves.
skilled pilot, and it just happened to have a failure on something on the plane, and all that money was just gone in like 13, 15 seconds.
My
The
dad
trees,
And he was just devastated. And I'm like, damn.
trees
My
jump
dad
out
goes-
just like curbs do, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
My dad built one of those
Yes, they do.
styrofoam ones. And he took off, was flying around, doing great. He gets about 4 feet from the ground and a down gust hits it and it just wham, breaks the whole front on the first
Oh.
flight.
At least it was one of those, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah.
you start damaging components and stuff too. But this guy built this hand built out of wood, man. Like it was crazy. It was really
Yeah.
Teeth
cool.
are made of wood.
And then just to watch it just go, yeah, and just bam.
My
Just
buddy
like
had,
running up to it.
he used to
It's
do
it was
planes,
done.
and he was flying one, and he lost the I guess he lost the connection, and it flew into a big water tower.
Dang.
That was it.
My oldest brother, he's a Marine, right? He had a helicopter when we were younger. My dad got him this helicopter. He didn't know anything about him. It was a nitro helicopter. The first time you take it off, it goes up and it just keeps going. And it's just going.
It's
A
gone.
full tank of
John-
nitro in it. And it's
John
just gone.
agreed. John
We
agreed
never
with
found
that
it.
comment. He says it's true. A lot of money wasted in seconds.
Yeah.
I had one of them planes that were on a tether, but you get so damn dizzy trying to keep her. Woo!
Spin Rush
Especially
says,
you, man. You were probably out on that herb, man, trying to fly this thing around.
It never flew. I could never get it started. I just swing it around.
Spin Rush says this stream is based on RC. The panel consists of experts from different gender in the hobby.
Wow.
Engineers.
John
Dang,
has
he
genres.
thinks
Wow.
highly of
genres.
us.
Yeah, he
You
thinks
got a little
I'm
something on your nose there, Spin Rock.
Different genders.
Yeah.
Different genders.
That's infinite. There's
we
a
are
million
not
different
experts.
ones.
We just know where to get
Yeah.
the answer.
Uh,
Definitely bringing down you the cereal aisle next time I go to Walmart, Spin Rush.
No, he wants to see the bananas.
He
wants
already
to see the
seen
bananas.
them. He wants to see
He
the
wants to see
cereal
it.
aisle now.
Now he wants to see cereal aisle. Not that
Yeah.
he doesn't want to see more bananas.
No more bananas.
Bushman says my buddy tree is drone one day. Guess who climbed the tree? And then he raised his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That buddy Lyle.
Believe it or not, people here also run drones to also in their videos to follow their cars and stuff.
We were flying
Yeah, I
kites
know.
one time, and the
Oh,
kite
yeah.
landed into a mesquite tree. And my nephew was
Dang.
halfway up the tree till he was halfway up the tree until he figured out it was a mesquite tree. He's like, "Oh shit, what's going on?"
Whoops.
Like, that's a mesquite tree.
What the heck is a mesquite tree?
Oh, it's a tree, but it's got big ass friggin' thorns on it, Tank.
Yeah.
Thorns are about
They're
this big, and they're
nasty,
made out of
man.
wood too,
You'll get
Yeah.
jacked up.
big
Yeah.
time. They'll go through your shoe.
They
They give you a flat tire.
they do good smoking for food.
Yeah, if you can get through the thorns, but
Yeah.
they'll give you a flat tire, man.
You know, mesquite trees aren't friendly.
No.
But they taste good.
Boy,
on
do
your
they make a
food.
good smoke when you have a smoke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good smoke. The flavor, man.
Hey, Keegan's coming in.
Hey, thanks, Springwood. Glad you're with us too.
Hey, if I don't get to say it, later, maybe later this weekend, I wanted to say happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. Shout out to all you guys, all those guys taking care
Happy
of their
Father's Day,
family and
you
Happy
too,
kids.
Father's
Jason.
Day to everybody else too.
I'm more of a mother.
You can tell by your bra strap. Oh, that's a tank top.
Talking about Father's Day, what did you guys buy yourself for Father's Day? Start with Jem. Jem,
Absolutely
Oh, for fun.
nothing. We'll see.
Well, this is my birthday / Father's Day present. The-
Oh, you got it. You're building it.
Put it in the ground hauler.
Yep,
Is it grand or king? Grand?
grand.
Grand.
Nice.
So why don't you tell us
Heck
why
yeah.
you got
What's
Try
that?
to beat me.
Oh yeah, for the speed
That-
challenge. See, I got all the metal gears in it now. Keith.
Oh, you got Metal Gears, you bastard. You ordered them, huh?
Yep. The
You ordered
bearings are all
bushing.
in it.
You ordered bearings too?
Oh yeah, they're all right here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you doing it just by the book? You having that guy on YouTube helping you?
I'm just going by the book so far.
Going by the book? Yeah.
Did you find that they're doing the gearbox kind of complicated?
I did it while we just been sitting here talking.
Ah,
Cool.
I forgot one spring
It's
and I
not
caught
too
it before
hard.
it was
It's the clips that are hard.
yeah.
the gear thing that changes the gears.
What is it, a
kind
bunch of
finicky,
E-clips?
right?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bunch of
there's a
E-clips
ton
in there.
of-
Uh,
I want to
Kurt,
build one of those
are
one
you a
day.
father, Kurt? Do you have kids?
Yes.
Okay, what did you get yourself for Father's Day?
Uh, see it? See it?
Oh,
2 cups of
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, a lot of
Stuff
nothing.
Blow
feelings.
that dust off there.
You got yourself nothing? Does that
got-
mean your kids or your wife is gonna get you stuff?
Yeah, right.
I bet Jason gets something that's
Actually, no, I
RC
got
related from his family.
I got a new phone is what I got.
Oh, you did? You got your new phone? What'd you get?
Yeah, I got the 14 Pro iPhone.
Oh, nice. There you go. You recently got that, right?
Just got it last week.
Now,
Okay,
the
yeah, I remember
14
seeing
Pro is
that.
the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have one waiting at home for me. 14 Pro.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, they're
It's a
nice.
work phone. It's a work phone. It's to replace my work I have here.
That's a hell of a work phone. That's cool.
Hey,
Yeah, no doubt.
someone look at Dirk said, Dirk's a big father.
Yeah, Dirk, what'd you get for Father's Day? You're a big father.
Man, he
Oh, Big Daddy Dirt.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of children. That's why I say that.
hey Dirk. Yeah, but
What
his
did you
kids
get
don't buy him
yourself,
nothing.
What did they buy him? An RC truck last year? It was like a little Jeep or
Yeah, it was like that big or something.
Well, yeah, well, it was my birthday on Saturday, just passed, and then it's Father's Day this week, so I got dump
Oh,
truck.
well, happy birthday.
the dump truck,
belated.
baby.
Got that dump truck?
So I got the dump truck for my birthday and Father's Day. Yeah.
There you go, Sean. That's awesome.
And-
Yeah.
Today
and-
is Joe's birthday. Everyone.
Oh,
Oh, happy birthday, Joe.
hey Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Oh,
Birthday,
be
Joe.
telling people shit like that.
I never
late.
asked you if
Too
you had
late.
kids, Keith. Keith, do you have kids?
No, I ain't got no kids.
Okay, then you don't start thinking about
No, I told you I'm more of a mother than a father, so
So what are you
What
getting
other
for your
day?
parents dad then? Just
nothing.
nothing. We won't ask Brad because we know he's not a father. Truck Tech Joe, are you dad?
Yes, 2 boys.
Okay, and what did you get for Christmas? For Christmas.
Take.
Okay.
I'm taking all next week off and going to Axial Fest.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, there you go. Heck yeah. That's awesome.
And Jason, are you getting something from your family that's RC related?
No. No, I got parts from my fire team since I ordered the wrong stuff. So I guess we'll say that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question because I'm the host. I'm the one asking.
yeah.
Are
Brad.
you getting anything for Father's Day, or are you getting anything from your kids? Brad just asked you, but basically I was supposed to. He's been doing it all night, you know. He's been doing that all night.
So I'll answer that to Tank. So I may or may not be hitting up Hobby Town. We'll see if I come home with something, but maybe.
Hey,
I'll leave that open.
it does not have to be RC related. A Father's Day gift could be anything. It could be for your car, it could be for your home, it could be for you.
Yeah.
It does not
I
have
also, for me, I don't know what my kids are planning. I have no clue. So I got 5 girls. You guys all know that by now. 2 oldest are 17 and the other ones are 12, 10, and 9. So we'll see what happens.
Cool.
They may be planning something. I have no clue.
Hey, Chucky Customs and Guru.
John, do you have any kids?
Nope.
Okay, we won't ask you then. Green Frog, do you have any kids?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right. Gonna get a big surprise.
He's got all his children blurred out on the shelf behind
They
him.
all show up on Father's Day.
Yeah.
You're my daddy.
Daddy.
If any of you are getting anything for your Father's Day and our fathers, please put it up in the chat. It's going to be fun. Me, I actually got that HPI Mach E for Father's Day. So I already did some speed run with it just before I came here in Orlando. So that's my Father's Day, is that HPI. So that was a fun game. Thank you.
Now he's in Sweltering, Florida for Father's Day.
I'll be home for Father's Day. Rescue. So Spin Rush just sent this. Let's just do that for fun. He sent this link. Rescue team used drone to save 4 stranded hikers from Oregon Mountain.
Wow,
I have
that's
no idea
awesome.
what that is.
I wonder if they use like a DJI or something. It looks like a DJI based on the screenshot there.
Okay.
Must be a pretty
That's
heavy
awesome.
drone to pick up.
They didn't pick them up. They just went to
Yeah,
spot
I
them
know.
and find them. I was like, what? I mean, there are drones out there that can lift people. That's true.
Yeah.
They are
Cool.
9,000 feet up.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man. I wanted to fly a drone in Hawaii when I went there so bad, but it was prohibited. I would have to get like all kinds of permissions and have a license.
Oh, Dirk saying I'm going to dinner with my kids and I'm gonna have a big old steak, and on Father's Day we'll get an RC one day for myself.
Yes, sir. That's what I want to do. I think I do know that outside of gift things or whatever, like if I'm getting something or not, I don't know. But I do know we are doing a barbecue with another family with a younger army guy that lives down the street, and then my wife's friends with his wife. So we're gonna do that. So I'll probably buy us some steaks or something, and we'll hang out and
That'll work.
grill it up.
I'm sorry, Spring Woods, that you haven't had conversations with your daughters in 20 years.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Hopefully you guys can get together.
I went to a restaurant tonight called Longhorn Steakhouse. You guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
good.
there
Good
you go.
restaurant, right?
What was your overall impression, Tank?
It was good. I had a New York steak. It was good.
Oh, you had a New York strip? Nice.
Is that the ones
Hey,
you can
Brandon.
throw? There's one you can throw the peanuts on the floor. I forgot if that's, I don't know.
That's
If
the one.
Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, it used
Texas
to be
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Oh,
those.
there's
They have
Texas
something
Roadhouse by
similar.
me.
We had something similar in Italy where you can get your peanuts and you just throw the shells on the floor.
Yeah.
Get
It's
your
pretty
peanuts
cool.
on.
I had never seen that, and I was like, "What the heck's going on in here?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, you just get the peanuts and you just crack them, eat them, throw it right on the floor, and then come sweep it up later." I'm like, "Oh, interesting."
I saw a lawsuit on Court TV about that, where a lady she had her birthday party there, and there's too many peanuts on the floor plus the shells, so she slipped and broke her arm. Yeah, she got
Damn.
half the money or something she wanted.
There you go. It's just like the McDonald's and the hot coffee. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool gift, but I don't know if anybody got the comment from Brandon Timlin. He says, my dad always wondered about his lineage, so I got him one of those DNA test kit, so he can
23andMe,
That's cool.
something like that.
Yeah,
probably 23andMe or something. Yeah, my brother did that a couple of years back, so we figured out a lot of stuff from that. Pretty cool.
Bruno said something.
I got to meet a pretty cool fella today. He's a master gunnery sergeant, one of the highest enlisted on this base that I'm at. And his perspective, like he taught us a lot of stuff about like how we fit into the space domain and how the space warfare works and satellites and all this other stuff. Pretty freaking cool. It was an awesome privilege to get that level of leadership, because he's like combatant command level, like one of the highest levels of strategic stuff. Pretty cool.
Anybody here have a HPI Blitz? There are not
Blitz. Blitz. No, I had one. I had one before too, man. I got rid of it in Italy
because
is that what is that? Oh, is it electric tank or gas?
Yeah, it is electric.
Oh, okay, because I got that HBI Nitro, but I don't know if it's a Blitz or not.
It's not. Definitely not a Blitz.
Yeah. Because Bruno has one, but he needs.
Dang, that's a cool truck.
So that's why I was asking if any.
He needs parts.
Yeah, he parts for the.
If I come across anything, I know a few people that have those things.
Now,
If I come
Bruno,
across
what
What
are
are you
you
looking
what,
for?
what kind of parts you got missing? Because I think it was a rear diff or dry shaft. I can't remember what.
Why?
But anyways, he's gonna post it
I
up.
know, batteries. It's gotta go.
Maybe we can come together and help him
Okay,
out.
don't run over my.
Yeah, we could, man. There's so many connections out there. I'm sure we can find somebody that's got something.
Especially if somebody has one that it's not working and he's willing to just let it go for parts and things like
What?
that. I know some people have. What, Keith?
Nothing. Well, it's, sorry.
Somebody was whispering to him and they were really loud, so I pretty much heard everything.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bruno, you gotta
So
buy
what's-
a short course truck. We're gonna start racing short course truck on pavement, so that should be fun.
Oh, is
Ooh,
Bruno in
short course on
in
pavement?
Canada?
That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
he was in the last video, in a couple videos there, he was driving that.
Are you gonna
Camaro.
set your courses up kind of like the ones you see with the short courses making those big jumps on the racetrack on the pavement?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Jump is
But
gonna
the
be
track's
maybe
is
about,
sponsored.
I'm gonna 2x6, so it's gonna be about 5.5 inch tall. And
Oh
I'll
yeah, that would be perfect.
tangle on it.
Yep.
Just enough to like send it up a little bit, not like that, but send it so.
I'd be that one dude out there. I would actually, if I was to do it, I would definitely get a UDR and do it. I would get a UDR and I throw street tires on it, like street slicks or radials, and then go out there and rip it. That's about the only traction I would get if I was to do that.
Well, Kyosho has the Rampage. The Rampage is almost like the UDR. It's got that suspension in
is.
the back, but it's a much narrower car. It looks like
Yeah.
a scale pickup truck. It's
Oh,
nice.
I'll tell you what, the Rampage actually when it's running, actually looks way nicer than the UDR.
Yeah. And
It does.
next race, John is going to bring his Rampage, and I'll bring my Rampage, and we'll do a race like that. And I
Oh, you
would
have
love-
one. Nice.
You gotta get Bisher Boy involved, he'll come flat up the
No, he's a
camera
little
and bring
far.
his.
It's a little far, yeah.
But it's going to be nice to see those Rampage. And I'd love to get a couple people with different cameras, and I might use.
Yeah, man, you got to catch that slow mo with the suspension moving when they hit the jumps and land.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And
Or
I,
hit the corners.
and I have a
You-
mount on the back of right in the middle of it where for a GoPro. So I'm going to mount a GoPro, and I'm going to see if I can mount two GoPros, one forward and one back, so I can actually see the action from the front and this rear.
I thought the UDR wasn't 1/10, is it?
UDR, I don't think it's 110.
One seven.
They claim
It's
it's
like-
1/7 or something, but
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
1/7, 1/6 scale, something like that.
Strap your new work phone to it. Right?
And break it.
But if you don't break it, you're not having fun.
You know
That's
what
right.
I think about that.
let's get together.
Bruno says the UDR is a 110.
It is 110. See, I thought it was
No,
classified,
the
but
slice
maybe
is 1/10.
Yes.
Flash
It's
is
still-
I
110.
think per Traxxas though, I think they classify it as a 10 scale. It's weird. Traxxas is
No,
weird.
they don't. The UDR.
They do the same thing with a Revo. And a Revo is
No, they
basically an 8
classify
scale.
the UDR as 1/7.
Flash is
So
10.
1/7?
Yeah, the slice is 1/10. UDR is 1/7.
Because right now I do my race once a month because there's not a lot of people. But if we get more people and people are more willing to come more often, I might do it every 2 weeks. I don't think I'll do it every week, but every 2 weeks I might do it. If people want to race, so we'll see.
I thought you had 4 people.
No, we do have 4 people right now, but I want more people.
Yeah,
More
like 10
people or
people.
with more cars. So like right now, we only had one class last time. So, but next time we're gonna have short course truck. I'm gonna bring my 2-wheel short course truck. Bruno's gonna have his, and a couple other people are supposed to show. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the on-road, and then we'll run the short course truck, and then we'll come back with the on-road, and then we'll end up with the short course truck final. So we'll all So it just makes the day a little longer and gives the breaks to people.
So you're gonna bring your Rampage.
And we'll do the Rampage also because I have one and John has one.
Yeah, but you've already beaten him in a race. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but that's because I had the gyro on. This time I'll have to turn off the gyro. It's got to be equal. It's got to be stock.
Bushman says 2-wheel drive all the way. So Bushman's gonna join you think?
I don't know. I don't know if he's got a short course truck, 2-wheel drive.
I know he
Be
says
fun.
he has some bachelors.
Yeah, it'd be fun if he's got a UDR or a slash or slash type short course truck would be fun.
You know, is that not what he run into the post when he ran into the fence post? Was that not a slide?
Well, that was a I thought it was a dragster.
Yeah, that's true. I think that was a
That was a
It was
slice,
the drag
I think,
slash.
wasn't
The drag slash.
yeah, I think it was a drag slash. Yeah.
That was brutal. I thought he would have broken something. Didn't look like he did. I was surprised. Bruno wants to know: is there a UDR that's 1/10 scale? There are things
I
that
thought you
look
said
like it.
earlier, the UDR
it?
is
Not that I'm aware of, anyways.
Yeah, because like I said, the only other thing is, other than the UDR is, what is it called? Arma.
Santon,
What's that?
the Santon,
No, not the Sentin.
oh, the
The
Mojave.
Mojave,
Mojave.
the Mojave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, I said
perfect.
that's
It's right in
that's
line.
and that's 1.7, I'm right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all independent suspension though, so it's kind of different in a way.
No,
Doesn't
I'm
have the
just,
trailing arms.
I'm just saying in general. That's the only other thing that's kind of like it is the Mojave.
That one, yeah, that one matches. That one in the actual the Super Baja Ray, they match that scale, the size.
Yeah.
Or the Baja Ray. They match that size. So the UDR, Mojave, Baja Ray, they're all like in the same category.
They had a 10 scale.
although the Super Baja Ray is stronger than any of them put together. If
It
any
really
is-
is.
If any is go to see you on RCU next Tuesday, go to their channel and watch the bice they done on that on the fucking Super Baja Ray and escape
Yeah, I've
park.
seen that. It's
They
crazy.
Sent that thing out over the top of a light pole down, and the only thing you end up breaking in it was one little screw. That thing got fucking abused. Like,
And the Mojave is close. It's very close. They're like on the same level to me.
yeah.
The Mojave and that one are on the same level
Someone
as far as
could get
durability.
the Sentin. Someone said Sentin. You could that would be it.
Yeah, Sentin's a good one.
That's
That's a true 10 scale short course.
I'm on the
The Baja
UDR.
Rays and
It doesn't say
Need-
what scale it is.
it doesn't. They don't specify the scale, but everybody classified it in the RC community as a 1/7.
Do I need to say more?
It says pro scale. That's all it says for the scale.
Yep.
So
Yeah, there's 2-wheel drive
They
Sentins
won't-
now, so that
They won't classify it.
No, I'm
Traxxas
just
doesn't do that a lot.
Body, Brad. I'm working on the Sentin.
That's why I was saying it's just like the Revo, like they classified it as a 10 scale truck, but it's clearly an 8 scale platform. But people call it that, but Traxxas doesn't. Same thing with the UVR.
Keith likes our Sentins because they're green.
now I gotta
Sentins
find
are
out
cool, man.
tires for the slash. Darn.
Slash is good.
Banditos,
On-road tires for a slash.
Banditos.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What else? You could throw some of the Arma on-road tires on those.
The primes,
Proline
Prime.
too, right? Don't Proline?
Yep.
I think
Yep.
I got 4 tires on my Stampede that I could put on there for road. It should fit.
I can't wait to see you race it on pavement.
Well, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully Bruno can get his parts and by then and fix it because it is, and still got 2 weeks, so should be fun.
I mean, I could have joined you on that too, but I would need. I would
Come on down, Brad. Come on
Yeah,
down.
right. If I had the money to go to Canada.
Talk,
Got your
talk,
passport
talk.
ready?
No, I don't have a passport. That's another $100-something.
No, it isn't.
The ones that are like licenses, I thought they're like $100.
I just renewed mine today. It was $25.
That's
Well,
to
that's
renew
renewing.
it, but the brand new ones are $100. I just got 2 for the
Yeah.
kids, and it cost me fucking $200-something
Oh, yeah.
for the kids. Yeah.
I did it online too. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I'm up to speed on those things. I know a little bit about that crap. So your standard passport is going to cost you between 110 and 125 for
Yeah.
initial. And you can do the whole process where you can get the passport or just the card. You can get the book or you can get the card. So the
Yeah.
card is a little bit cheaper if you just do a passport card thing.
But the card only allows you to fly domestically, you know?
Yeah, I believe so.
So,
Yeah. So yeah, you get the little book, man. It's about $125. The prices have gone up in the last couple of years.
Bushman, come on down, that's for sure. Go to 110 Hobby, pick up a Kyosho on road. They're pretty affordable, and come have fun with us on the road.
Where's Bushman at? Where's he at?
Bushman
Canada.
is close to me. Like he's close to.
Oh, okay.
He's
Nice.
an hour and a half from Ottawa, not even 2 hours.
Said Lyle and him want to come down.
I've never been to Canada and want to go one day. Hopefully we'll get out there.
Cool.
Going on a bear hunt.
And plus,
be
he's got
cool.
a short course truck. Bushman, do you have a 2-wheel drive short course or a 4x4 short course? I have both. I have a 2-wheel drive and a 4x4. Now, racing a 4x4 is kind of cheating because I call them point and shoot. So
There is a lot more control. That's
Bushman
100%.
says 2-wheel drive all the way up higher.
And the 2-wheel drive I have is a team associated race short course truck. So it's actually made for racing. It's friggin' light, and let me tell you, that thing is nimble. When it jumps, it's just like so nice to see in the air. Because
I
it's
got
so
a
nice.
road car too.
Yeah, it's a
What
mile
kind of
long.
road car?
A rub car,
Road
Road.
car.
road car. Okay.
Bushman says, I got a road car.
Oh, he's got a road car. Cool.
Nice. Brad, you'll like this. I took my TTO2D and I set it up on my desk in the office as like a display piece kind of, and I get a lot of people coming by and they check it out. Like, oh, that thing is sick. That's pretty cool. And I'll take
Do
it
you
out.
show 'em you show them
And I'll
running
drift it. Yeah, I'll drift
Yeah.
it around the carpet in the office. They love it. It's fun.
it? Good. I'm hoping you'll get some newcomers to the hobby because of it.
I'm trying to get one guy to get into it, but he's going through some stuff right now, so he doesn't want to get any RC. So
Well,
he'll
the
come
guy,
around.
I'm hoping the people who think it's cool will want to get into it.
Oh, he's got the Fortec 35. Yeah, that's the one I was
Ooh,
racing
Fortec.
on that day. Actually, won. with it.
Never driven a Fortec. Are they pretty cool?
They're nice. It's not as quick as the Kyosho, but it is controllable, but it's a little tough to control because I find the dual rate on the steering is there's a lot of settings you got to do on that control, and it will be good if you change controller for racing, so you can actually adjust some settings for the racing, especially the dual rate, because as soon as you turn it just a little bit at high speed, you just lose control because it's too much steering. So, but it is a nice car. It handles pretty good. But ask Kurt. Kurt, is it
Yeah.
good to go on a straight line?
It's hard to get to go straight. The Kyosho goes straight.
Now,
phaser chassis.
The phaser chassis goes straight all the time, man.
Yeah,
and-
those things
and
are
the
good. They are
Vortec,
good.
no, it's all over the place. You're
like
Phaser's engineered very well.
if you notice on the last race I was running, I had a very long stretch, and that long stretch really paid advantage to the Kyosho because they really caught up
yeah.
to the slower cars. But the slower
Mhm.
cars were doing great around the corners because they handle better because they don't have as much torque. As
'Cause, yeah, they weren't going as fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they can take the turns.
So I was asked to do a little bit more curve and maybe less straightaway. So I will have one straightaway, but I'll have more curves in my track for the next one.
There you go.
That's going to give
Nice.
more advantage, kind of, to the slower cars.
You just need to turn yours down a hair, so you don't have that full trigger.
Man, I'm thinking about hitting up my buddy out here in Colorado Springs here, borrowing his ramps. He has a nice kicker ramp that we use when we go out and bash. Borrow that for the weekend because he's leaving. He's going out of town. And he'll be gone all weekend, and like he'll be busy all through next week because they have like a junior PGA golf thing going on for like the women's golf. So he'll be busy doing that stuff. He's like a groundskeeper for golf courses and all that stuff. So I might get his stuff, and I'm thinking about doing bashing with nothing but fuel vehicles instead of my electric stuff. So use the 8XT, the Savage, and maybe the T-Max, and get them out there and run them on some nitro and gas, and then run the fifth scale. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do
Yeah.
something fun this weekend. Get some bashing in.
You have big scale electrics too.
I got rid of some of them.
That,
I
that's
got
the
away from.
reason I'm putting these.
I got away from the large scale electrics.
Like you're saying, you want to do something fun, and that's the reason I'm doing these races, is to get the people together. I know a lot of people that have those on road, and they just play in that on their street. So I
Yep.
just want people to get together and just let's have fun road racing.
Yeah,
Like
awesome.
it's
That's
not
the point too. Like, yeah, it's just get people out
and the way I
instead
do
of
it
just
is
racing the street.
we don't need those module that actually counts our laps.
Yeah, yeah.
We're doing a knockoff round. So you go head to head with somebody, count your laps, you 3 laps, and you're done. You're going to the A main or you're going to the B main if you lose.
There you go. Heck yeah, I like that.
So
I recently met a guy. I bought some RC parts off of him, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I have an infraction." He's like, "But me and my buddy that live right here, they have a cul-de-sac, and they set up some stuff right there in the cul-de-sac." And I was like, "Just you and this guy?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we just had some fun and we put him up. And I'm like, "Man, how cool would this be if we just went to some big parking lot or something and set something up? We all got them, and then I can jump on the Facebook and hit up a group of people and say, hey, we're all going to meet up here on like Saturday or something and set something up and just rip them."
yeah.
So,
I think it's much more fun that way.
so why did you get rid of some of your large electrics?
So I got away from the Creighton and the Outcast 8S because every time I bashed them, they broke. They were just too heavy. They don't take like what you think they should take. They don't. You break them. The A arms were like glass. They shattered all the time. So I had a lot of issues with that. And I didn't want to go like full RPM and M2CM all the way out and all that because they just get too expensive at that point. So I was like, I'm going to narrow it down. I'm going to keep gas fifth scale. I'm going to keep my 8 scale electrics because that's the sweet spot and keep it like that. So I'm not going to go through too much more.
Trail Crawler RC just showed up. Tony just showed up.
What's up, Jake?
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, just
The
let me
ones
know
I did
about
get rid
that.
of, they went to good homes. So that was awesome. I still know the guys that got them from me, so they're bashing them up, having fun.
What's up,
I'm
Tony?
surprised you don't have an X-Max.
I did have an X-Max, and I sold that to what's his name up in Alaska,
907 Arctic.
Robert. Oh yeah,
You
I
guys
sold
see
it
the
to
new version
Robert
of that?
Ivanoff.
Yeah, they
There's
came
a
out
new
with
version.
a fourth version or right? Fourth
Yeah, I
version
think
now.
They got a version 4 X-Max.
Yeah. Who
Kevin
was it?
Talbot put out a video.
Kevin Talbot. Yeah, there you go.
What's
Wow.
different about it?
Probably nothing.
The
Probably
body looks a little different. That's why I did watch the video.
There you go.
Different body, different thing.
There's not much for them to change, man. That thing is actually really good as is.
He,
It really
he
is.
said there's
I can't
something
deny that.
critical change in it.
It must be the white body, the white max. They probably have the white arm
Already on it.
the
Yeah.
max.
Kind of like they did
Wider
with the
A
Max.
arms. Probably
They may have
wider arms.
changed the drive shaft or something because he said there's some sort of critical change to it.
So I will admit this. I messed up with the X-Max. I went like everybody else does, and they started adding all this stuff to it, which in turn makes it way too heavy for it to withstand on the stock chassis and stock parts. So then you have to do everything if you wanted to make it bash capable with all the extra weight you add to it. So I got to a point where I was like, I'm not gonna do any more with this. I'm done with it. I've had fun with it. Let's sell it and let somebody else have their fun with it and hit. And it's built perfectly for where Ivanov is at, where Robert is. It's built. It's already built up. It's already built up to what he can do with it out there. He's not doing what I was doing with it. I was still sending it like crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna break it every time I run it.
I'm surprised you didn't get an XRT.
Don't want one. I personally don't like it. I think it looks good, but it's another one of those models that's a money pit. As soon as you get it, you have to do a lot of stuff if you're an actual like hardcore basher. Just look at those guys' videos like RC Dude 81 or Rich Duper Bash. Like they send stuff, and I like to send my stuff like they do.
It ain't no stock car though.
Of bashing, and they are 100% not stock. So
Just like your fire team.
Yeah, but the fire team, I have not done any major upgrades to it at all. It's still got the stock shock towers, stock bulkheads, stock drive line. Everything is stock on it. I haven't done any M2C, nothing, and it holds up to everything I do to it. So I've only had to replace a couple parts.
What one did you break?
It keeps taking it. What's that? Oh, that's that's the Outcast 4S V2. It's a composite chassis. You're gonna break those. If you're a hardcore basher, you're gonna break those. And I don't care what you do to it. If you land on the corner and it snaps where the hinge pins go into the chassis, that's a part of the chassis. Automatic chassis replacement.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to fix it to where it doesn't do that.
Okay.
Yep. So just a word to anybody that's out there getting one of those. If you jump it like 30, 40 feet in the air and you land right on that corner, chances are you're gonna break one of those hinge pin holders that's molded into the chassis.
Well, then I'm surprised you haven't got some of the big low seats.
I've done the low C Super Rock Ray. I did like that truck, and I had a lot of fun with it for a long time. Built it up pretty good with Vitavon parts, and I ended up selling that too because I like to move on and see what's new coming out. I don't like to hold on to a lot of stuff because then I have to spend money on everything that I have because I beat on them and I break them.
But that's what I find with a lot of people. They buy an RC and first thing you do is they change the electronics. And if they had 3S, they go all the way up to 8S.
Yeah, I don't do that. I keep it. That Super Rock Ray to the day I sold it had the stock electronics, everything stock. The only thing I changed was a servo.
Probably broke that.
Sounds like you're picking on Kurt.
Sounds like what?
They're picking on Kurt. Changing
Why?
the stock
Not really.
electronics and everything.
I keep my stuff, man.
I try to keep it.
like
I
that.
try to keep stock.
As long as it doesn't just burn out or overheat excessively or something like that, I keep it how it is.
I think the fire team was a little underpowered myself. That's why I put the bigger motor in it.
Yeah, I think so too. Because the only other thing you can do to it is up the pinion and then you start overheating.
Yeah, it gets too hot too fast.
Yep. Mine's been lasting though, so I'll leave it as is for now. I did go down in the teeth on the pinion, but it's still doing great so far. We shall see. That chassis has been through hell and back though, I'll tell you that. It's definitely got some warps in it and stuff like that, but it's still holding up.
That would hurt spin rush. That would really hurt.
Yeah.
Spin rush.
What spin rush say?
He said, guys, hit the like button. If you don't, a
Yeah.
beamer will fall on your big toe.
In other words, he just dropped his on his foot.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, he's groaning and grunting right now.
He's like, oh, I got to hit that like button.
What's your guys' favorite RC that you have in your collection right now? And I wouldn't even say to drive. I would say the one you like to look at. For me, it's the LMT Gravedigger. I just like looking at the truck. I think it looks
King
cool.
Hauler.
You beat the crap out of the LMT, don't you?
Yeah, I've been sending that thing, man. I got some footage I need to edit up. It's a good truck, man. It's fun. I want to get into the monster truck races. They have some out here. I just gotta get in tune with it because it's far away from me. It's gonna take me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to drive to these places to get to these events.
Well, that means
So-
you could get yourself a clodbuster, and then you saw those nice hop-ups that they have all over the place for those.
Why would he get himself a clodbuster when he has an LMT?
Yeah.
Yeah, an LMT would outdrive a clodbuster all day.
Well, a lot of people
That's
have
all.
these
I'll say that.
advanced platforms.
It's one thing if he gets
And
into
I already
it
have
and
the
wants to
upgraded
go
version of the
wants-
LMT.
It's one thing if he gets into it and then decides, oh, I want to race retro. Then that's
Yeah.
doing it. But
Yeah.
when you already have a far superior truck than a clodbuster, why would you go out and buy one to go racing?
I was thinking about like all the metal hop-ups that they make with those chassis and
Well,
stuff.
But even still,
It's
why
already-
would you do that if you already have a far superior vehicle?
The only reason
Busted.
I find the only reason he would is if ever he wanted to race in a class of clodbusters.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
said the retro.
Then maybe I would do something like that. Yeah, I probably would do that. If I got into it like that, where I got into the races and I got serious about it, I would do something like that where I got a class where I would get a clodbuster and deck that thing out and go out and do races and have fun. Yeah.
Like I
But
said,
primarily what I'm going to do with this LMT, I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm going to do stunts with it. I'm going to make little short videos and stuff like that, flipping it and doing crazy stuff.
I
But
thought,
yeah,
I thought you had an SMT also, don't you?
no, I do not. I don't have an SMT. I thought about getting one from a buddy of mine, but I didn't pick it up from him. He ended up selling it before I can get to it.
John likes his
There's a guy-
SMT also.
There's a guy out here that's got like, he's super into the retro style. He has like Tamiya frogs and all the old school stuff that ran AM, and some of it still runs AM radios and stuff
Right.
like that. And he'll be out there on the track with us, just messing around, and he'll be out there changing crystals and doing all this crazy stuff. I'm like, dude, why? Because it could be so much easier. But he likes the old school and keeping it that way. And I get it, because he goes out there and he smokes people with some of the newer stuff. But he keeps his stuff nice. But he's got like 45 old school RCs, and that's what he does. So I was like, I respect that because he's got the clodbusters and all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
I have one RC that I still have my ham radio on, well, not ham, but it's AM radio on it. And that's my Super Hornet. And it has the speed controller. It's the little arm that goes up and down.
The mechanical one.
It's a mechanical speed controller. So that's old school.
Wow. Yeah, that's
I'm
real old
keeping it
school.
that way. It runs, and I'm keeping it that way.
That's
Wish
a
they-
lost art, man. Dealing
I
with
wish-
those.
I
I
still
wish
have
they
one
would
of
make
those
those
speed
again.
controllers.
Well, you
Yeah,
can
that's
still
I-
run, Brad.
Yeah.
I just wish they re-release it again because
Why?
I had one and it's a very popular car.
Oh, because you had one, they need to release another one.
Yeah, and I'm not the only one who would like to see a Super Hornet again.
You might be.
You can find them on eBay. You can find them on eBay, Brad.
Huh.
You can find them on eBay.
You
They
might
don't
be.
need they don't need to re-release it, Brad, because you can actually find them used somewhere
Yep.
and buy them.
There's a
Pretty
lot
sure
of
the guy I
cars.
just told you about has one for sale, probably. That dude has all the old school stuff. It's crazy. It doesn't even make sense. I'm like, where did you find this stuff? He's like,
But
oh,
it's
I've always
okay.
had this. Had this
Even
30
if
years. I'm like,
Tamiya, even if Tamiya came out with a kit with all the old electronic, Brad still would not buy it because he can't afford it.
That's why I should come out.
Hey man, the elf will get it though. The elf will get it.
If he's all right,
Or maybe we could all get together and get it for him.
like you did with the
maybe
Hornet.
not.
That too.
Like I
Secret
did for
Santa.
Hornet.
Pull Secret Santa off, man.
Yeah, Secret Santa's coming up.
I don't think Secret Santa has very many secrets left.
Mhm.
They belong to Victoria.
Yeah, they're related.
We should do that. All get together, be a Secret Santa and help somebody young in the YouTube community or upcoming YouTuber or something like
There's
that.
some guys out there that I know of. I could rattle off some names. There's some really good youngsters out there that are deserving.
Mhm.
That'd be cool. I would pitch in on something. I got some names in mind.
The hardest thing is to find those people. I find it's to find who's worthy of that, because as soon as you start advertising that, weird people come
Yeah,
out.
they come running out. Yep.
Yep.
Come out of
Out of the
nowhere.
woodwork.
Where did this guy come from?
Me, please, me. I need a low boy trailer.
There we go.
I'm actually probably gonna need an extra wide low boy trailer now. We wanna put that big dump truck on.
Oh, they have extension, those low boys. They
Yeah,
have
the
one
ones
that's
that-
actually mechanical. It actually extends with a servo and it goes wider. It's
Yeah, I know.
really
Did you see the price?
What?
Of it?
cool. Oh yeah, I see the price tag on
Got a
that.
low boy that expands out.
Yeah, widens off servos and widen the width of it and everything.
That's
The
cool.
price of it and all the.
So what does
all the
it do?
rear
Like
wheels.
operate a gear or something? The servo just turns kind of like a wind servo and just turns and turns and it operates a gear and it widens it out.
Yeah. So
That's
it
cool.
operates like a screwdriver type,
Yeah.
like a worm gear straight down it.
Wow.
As the worm
Did
gear
you
goes
know-
down, it's
do you know
pushing down,
Audi-
yeah.
Audi
And all
has
the
an
rear
actual.
wheels, there's like 4 or 5 rear wheels on it, they all turn as well. Like, pretty, it's a
You-
cool trailer.
You know,
That's
Audi
true.
has a prototype that actually can change the wheelbase, a real one. Changes the wheelbase if you want.
The trailer?
No, I said a wheelbase on a
Yeah,
car. They
trailer
actually-
wheelbase, because we were talking about trailers.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, when I think of that,
Oh,
I
now
just,
we're talking about cars.
Brad is changing the subject.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh, my.
About helping somebody, JD's RC says we still need to get Keith a lipo first.
Yeah, we
like he's
do.
ever gonna, like
Yeah,
he's
we
gonna
do,
do
man.
that. Like he's gonna do that.
We
He's
need,
got
to
afraid
get,
of him.
we need to get Keith a fusion system and a lipo. That's what we need to get him. So he can taste how good the world can be with RC
Yeah,
with some new technology.
he's afraid of him.
He's
When is he gonna
not.
put the
He'll be
fusion
fine.
Who are
You
you
can store
talking
that
about?
thing
Me?
outside. You got
Yes,
cars you
you.
can put a fusion in.
I'm not even here to
Keith.
defend myself.
What do you mean you're not here to defend yourself?
I was not even here.
Oh, well,
Where were you at?
I was
Did you just
doing
cloak? Did you
something.
just cloak in?
Yeah, I just cloaked in, man.
Keith,
Yes.
Keith actually had a very fast system, the Stampede, but he kept breaking it. Every time. he
Yeah,
put-
I did have a very fast system in my Stampede. And it
And
kept on
User
breaking.
error.
it was brush.
Real
User
funny,
error.
Bush.
I told him to send it to me, and I would send it back to him bulletproof.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. He
Nope.
didn't do it.
Well, you still have, you don't have the system anymore. But you still
No, I
have-
don't have the system no more. I still got the Stampede.
yeah,
It's fixed now.
Brad, did you see Bushman?
Fix meaning he
Yes,
doesn't
I
use it
did.
anymore.
Yeah.
No, I
it's not
I drove
broken.
through I just drove 2 battery packs to it.
I'm just busting your balls, man.
I know.
And we need
Trust
to
me,
get Brad some new wires for his surround sound. That's correct.
My wires are working through my speakers. They do work.
Okay.
Somebody was asking what tires should they replace.
He's
these
afraid
fire
of
team
another
tires with.
speaker.
No, I'm not.
theirs. I said just get a new set of fire team tires. They're good.
He's afraid of another speaker.
Not afraid of another speaker.
Hmm.
I like the fire team tires.
They're really good. Somebody was like, "Hey, what should I replace these with? Because you tore one of them. You need a rock or something, like a jagged rock or something, like or a nail in the ground or something." And he's like, "What should I replace these with? I'll just get another set." Like they're good tires. Like have they let you down other than this tear after running packs and packs and
Wait.
packs through them? No.
You wait until you see
We'll
how
buy
fast
another
my
set.
King hauler is gonna go on a nickel metal. Then you guys will be saying, wow, why did I
You
ever
will say,
change?
wow, that
You
thing's
see, you got the
slow.
motor in.
Why did I ever change? Stupid.
Keith, you see, I got the motor in.
Oh, do you? Awesome.
Uh-oh.
What are you running? The stock?
Oh yeah, it's stock where it says Punisher on it.
Yeah. Stock when it says Punisher on it.
It looks like is that a brushless?
No,
Oh, it's brushed.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You
it's
might
a
be able to
three-wire
pull-
brush.
What's that?
It's a 3-wire brush system.
It's okay. Still just 2 cell.
For the ground.
Yep.
But he could also use high voltage lipo if he wants to. Don't
Doesn't
forget.
matter. I use high voltage nickel metal.
Hey, Stony drives RC.
I'm gonna play high voltage when I drive it from AC/DC. I'm gonna get some more fucking voltage.
Hmm.
He's like, what's that thing run on? Hopes and dreams?
Yeah. Hey, Jason.
Hopes and dreams and nickel metal.
You were running your fire team with those in the snow with those tires, weren't you?
Yeah, I ripped it through the snow. It had a good time too. It did perfect. Did well.
Those are like
They're not
$50
they're not
here.
the greatest,
Put
but
my
they're
wheelie
not that
bar on
expensive.
now.
And it's like, if I'm gonna run anything else on this fire team, I'm gonna put the what do they call it? The 6S backflips on
There
it.
you go.
And I'm gonna keep it moving. They're
Looks
good.
just like my Stampede.
So
I
have
run the
these
old school
guys-
Badlands on my 8XT, and they do great too.
They might be too aggressive on pavement, but they should hold up. These are the tires I have.
Stampede, yeah. Them ain't stock tires.
I'm
Didn't
gonna-
they swell real bad though, Tank?
Hey,
Didn't they swell balloon real bad?
no, these are pretty good. They're not bad.
Looks
But I
like you
put-
landed on a hood roof, Tank.
Yeah, I did that on the roof. Like it was
That's their are they actual bead locks?
Yes, these are beadlocks.
These Badlands right here, man,
Really?
them things run. I
They're
don't care what you have them on, they run great.
Oh, when did you do that? I didn't see
Is
this
that
video.
4-wheel
Frank.
drive?
yeah, that's 4-wheel drive. Watch this.
Okay.
This
Oh, let me see.
Up in the
Oh, I
air.
did
You
see
got
this.
them. Oh
Boom!
man.
Right on the roof.
I did see this.
Dang.
This is
Man.
when you had the drive
that's when I
shaft
went to the
issue
bike
on it.
park. This is a new bike park.
Yeah.
Bike parks are fun, man. Those wooden ramps, those are fun.
Yeah, battery strap came off.
That thing popped out. Yeah.
Yes. So
What is that? A Tamiya plug you got on there?
it's the
Oh,
It's a Dean's, he said.
That works with a smaller ESC and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about too much with those.
Hey, look,
Hey,
he's
put my
running a
Volkswagen.
3S. He's running a 3S there, Keith.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
What
go.
you're
Yeah.
afraid
You
of.
saw that a few
And-
minutes ago, Brad. You're watching the big TV. But this part is crazy because I went up to jump high, but I hit this fence and there's no way for me to get
Oh.
across. This belongs to the city on the other side, and it's all fenced up with barbed wire. And if
Oh,
ever my
yeah.
car goes there, I can't get it.
where you at, Tank? Where you at? A
Well,
skateboard
you can
park?
get it, but you
Well,
can't
That
get it.
Brad's
legally.
afraid of?
Bike park. Watch this. I jump here.
That Brad's
up in
afraid
the
of?
air, and then
No,
I'm
I said
gonna
you're afraid
land
of.
on this fence and then bounce. I'm gonna land on the fence and then bounce back on this side. I was that close to losing the car.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
dang.
Huh.
You got lucky.
Because
No,
if
but
it would
someone,
land on the other side, there's no way for me to get that car back.
yeah, but
And
someone's
as I
afraid of
came
the
back on
skateboard
Monday,
park.
When that place is open and say, can I get my car?
Rescue it with a drone.
Brad's afraid of the skateboard park.
That's a bike park, and I'm still afraid of it.
Okay, there
I
you
went
go.
to start this sucker, and the freaking pull start ripped out and went into the freaking pull start housing. So I'm like, damn it. So now I got to take that thing off and get it fixed up on a nitro. That's what happens when you got 13-year-old nitro engine and the pull start just snaps on you.
Wow.
That's good.
Starter box.
Or if this thing needs to get fixed up. I do have a starter box, but I don't know if that will work with this because of the way the engine mount is on it. It doesn't fit for a bump box, so I'd have to change out the engine mount. But I use this Sure Start.
What about a screw?
This thing
What
works
about a
great.
drill? What about a drill thing that'll get it?
It doesn't have that. I could possibly. I don't know. I have to figure out what's going on with this engine because this is a Jammin 0.28. It's an old engine. So this is like over. It's about 14 or 15 years old when it first was purchased. So I don't know if there's a motor mount that I can get that's a lower motor mount that I can put on here because it kind of sits up pretty high and it's got the pull start on it. So in order to use a bump box, I would have to get a lower style motor mount, drop it down, and then use the bump box and adapt it to that. And then I could use it, but I'd have to have a back plate that allows that. So you have to get the bump start style back plate that just mounts up to it. It eliminates all that. But something that's old and discontinued, probably I won't find it. So, yep.
Yeah, I used an
Old
old start
nitro.
stick in a drill a long time ago. The
Yeah,
one-way
that's what I
bearing in it.
use on the Savage. The Savage 2.5 uses that, and it starts right up. It just takes a while to
Yeah,
get
it's
it
nice.
going. But that bump box, man, you can't beat this thing. Just push it down and start it up. I like this.
Wasn't there a
I gotta
company
get this
called
thing bumped
Piccolo?
out.
Wasn't there a company called
Pe-
Piccolo
Pico.
made yet?
Pico.
Yeah. I thought those were considered really
Pico
good
engines.
engines.
They were. I don't know how popular they are nowadays, but they were really good. The Pico engines were like sought after.
Weren't they made in Italy?
Gotta get this thing going too.
I thought the Pico engines were made in Italy.
I don't know for sure where they were made at manufacturer wise, but they were good.
Hey, Tank, can I share a screen for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so this is the trail you're talking about, Tank, is it? I don't know. That's it wide, that's it closed. You see it opened right there, and you see it closed. That's it open. It's freaking
Oh wow,
awesome.
that's nice.
It's
Slides
an
open,
awesome
yeah.
looking trailer, like, but look at the freaking price of it. And you see, so like there's it closed over, and that's it opened out wide. But there's the price. So let me see. That's how it looks all together. Like
It looks expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's
so
like
the
$1,000 by itself. 1,800. Holy crap!
1,800 for the trailer.
Wow.
Something crazy. Like,
How much to ship it too?
it's
Yeah.
actually free. It's actually free shipping.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not bad, but that's actually cheap compared to the other one, like compared to the red one that has the. Let me see if I can find it here. Not that one. Where's the other one that has the turning wheels and drop?
All the
'Cause it's
turning
all
wheels in the
hydraulic,
rear.
like it drops the front. Where's it?
It's made for wide loads.
Yeah, this this one here.
Wide
This
load.
one here. Let me see.
How much does it weigh?
Oh, RC 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, like that thing's nice stuff. Like all
Yeah,
these
just put-
wheels turn, and this piece is actually all done hydraulically, so you can actually just reverse in, hook the trailer on here, like hook them parts all together. Like see like this.
Oh, wow.
But this piece is all like operated from the controller.
Yeah.
We'll just
That's a
drop
real low
straight
boy
off.
right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's the servos and that for all the wheels.
But that's got a pretty RC 4-wheel drive price too,
Yeah.
with shipping.
How much is that one?
This one, I'm not sure.
He's like, that's only 5,000. No.
It's because it's in that magazine.
Not even on
2,300.
drives.
Yeah, this one doesn't really give you the price.
You probably gotta select all your settings and all that crap, and then put it
Yeah,
in a cart.
This is the
I know from
magazine,
RC
that's
four
why.
wheel drive, it's probably expensive. Like from AliExpress, it's 2,800 or something. I'm sure RC 4-wheel drive is more expensive for it. Like Trying to see where's the AliExpress one. It's actually in freaking trailer, like, so. On the AliExpress having like a camouflage collar as well. Was that it? I just no, that's these guys. These guys are actually really great people to buy from. That one has that's just a regular low boy with like electronic tailgate. To the little rams on the tailgates. They're fucking expensive, like trail boy are. That's why I need somebody to fucking buy me one.
That's
Your
what buy it.
sugar daddy.
Yeah, maybe Christmas, you know.
That's what get the red and blue one.
Yeah, I know. You get them both, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know. Christmas is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Buy
You've been a good boy.
myself one for Christmas. I do need to get a front loader though, just to set the collection right. Like, need to get a front end loader.
Put
For
that in
Christmas,
stock.
don't you need to get brakes?
Brakes in the car don't work like that, but the weight of these in behind, sure, this will push them on anyway. Like, the brakes in the car can wait. You know, they're not squealing yet. They're good till they start
Right.
squealing.
Who needs to stop anyways?
That's when you change your brakes. You hit the brake and it's like, okay, time to go and get
You sound like that when you try to stop.
them fucking mechanics that have you think you need to change your brakes every 6 months or fuck's
Right.
sake.
In your rotors, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You don't need
What do
to
you mean?
change
You
them
don't
rotors.
have to?
No, not until they're squealing.
When the rotors are all just ripped right gorged, then you can change them.
Yeah. Run your brakes like you run your tires.
Right,
The
right to the
wires are
metal.
hanging out of them.
No, 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 no. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
The brakes will stop.
I told you would drive a mechanic crazy. You know,
You know, when the
I was
rivets
told
show on
in-
the brakes,
Yeah,
you still
I was
got a
told
couple
in
4,000
December
miles.
I needed brakes, and I've drove to Florida and back in it. I've drove to Kentucky and back in it. I drove to here in it. I drove to like not Axel Fest, fucking Horizon Fest and back, and the brakes still aren't fucking squealing. So
Because that's highway driving. You don't
the
need a brake
mechanics
when
are
you're on
just
the
full
highway.
of fucking crap.
Unless
Oh, I
the
forgot to tell
squealer
you guys, the
tabs
mini's
rotted
running
off.
good. I changed out the brakes and all that stuff. The brake pads is running good now. It's good.
What the hell did you change your brakes for?
What are we gonna say there, truck stop?
I
Well, the
said
brake
unless
pads.
the squealer knobs rotted off of them, and that's why they're not squealing.
The mini's got sensors on
I
it.
don't, as long as I don't have to double pump them, man, it'll be good, you know? As soon as you have to double pump them, man, it's
As long as I don't have to stick my foot out the door and stop, we're okay.
Dabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. I'll keep the controller of the excavator beside me so I can stick the hang out to slow me down. Stick the bucket out and grab the tarmac.
You got to buy a ripper for the bulldozer.
Yeah, there's one the ripper on it. Fucking that would dig right into the road. It wrecked everything in the trunk of my car. The ripper. I didn't realize it was something like the thing from my front windshield. I didn't realize it was caught in the ripper blade, and I was fucking pulling it out, and the ripper blade just ripped right down that fucking thing. I was like, motherfucker. I had to take it out to cover the front window. Just fucking big holes in it from the ripper blade.
Yeah, there you go.
You need to get this to match with your truck.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's a concept drawing, is it?
Take you an hour just to climb up the ladder.
Yeah.
Right?
By the time you climb up that ladder, it's time to come down to go for brake.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how much armor all those tires take.
Yeah. I'm looking on my site, on my Facebook, because I did put, there's a couple different lowboy that I saw that are very interesting and different than the one that Sean was showing, especially the way it extends. But I can't find it. It's far, far down.
Wheelie bar.
Expensive, that's the problem, like. I need one though, like, I have all this stuff and then. If I had a nice truck to haul it on, it'd be nice.
Okay.
Well, I made a nice trailer for it, like, gotta finish the Mercedes. But although I want that new Scania from fucking Tamiya, that 8x. I want that. That thing is nice. Matt, somebody's building it at the minute, Mateus. Is it? I think Mateus is building it. It looks fucking really nice, like.
Yeah, I gotta finish some product at home to actually work on that Scania that I have at home. I have one.
The dirt's still falling off that.
Come on, wheelie bar.
That was a brand new table when I got to this fucking hotel. I got it. Fucking that thing with them track machines again, track machines tear the shit out of it.
Yeah, they do in metal tracks.
Test them out on it now.
Put a little rubber mat on there.
Rubber mat be no good. Them metal tracks that tear the rubber mat to pieces.
Are you driving it on it, or are you just setting it there to?
Yeah,
work
but you
on
have to. Yeah, every now and again you had to test certain parts on them, so they end up just driving on it too.
Just tear up the hotel floor then.
Drive it on the carpet.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell were you doing in here? I was digging up the floor. What?
I
What's
know
wrong with
that's why
that?
I'm gonna put the dump truck up here now in a second too, because
Full of
the
hydraulic-
dozer sitting there and the dump trucks out there and the maid comes in and afraid to fucking trip over one and break her neck.
Did you get hydraulic fluid on the carpet yet?
No, I didn't. I did that over on the side that can be cleaned up. There's a carpet side, man. In the kitchen side, there's like linoleum or some shit like so. In the linoleum, so I spill any, you can wipe it up. Sergeant J's got some drifting going on.
Shit.
So how big was that plane that you were showing with the one that was with the rocket, not the rocket, but
The crane.
the plane?
The plane.
Oh, the cops just drove by. The cops just drove by.
The
Oh,
F-16,
shit.
the one I was showing.
You're in trouble now.
Look how big this one is.
Dang.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Fucking
Little
crazy
midget could fit in there.
size, yeah.
A midget could fit in there.
No.
Which I'm afraid of.
Like the fucking noise of some of them was at Horizon Fest is crazy, man.
This one is very noisy. But the problem is he had a problem.
Uh-oh.
So he was going fast, then he turned. And then
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was a
Oh,
problem.
look at him. He's like, oh my God.
Holy cow, it's raining down.
And
And
it's
it's
just
gone.
shredded.
See,
Yeah,
he's shooting.
the
And
rear
it's
of
gone.
it, right there, the rear of it goes first. And then it just in pieces.
Oh, shoot.
No, thank you.
Earlier about the money you spend, it's gone.
Mm,
Yeah,
It
Yep.
was fast.
No, thank you. I'll stick to ground.
that guy.
Look at him. Oh, he is just,
Yeah,
the kid
He's
ran after it
crazy.
too. Like, what are you running after? It's just a bunch
Yeah, a
of.
little piece
that's crazy because there's
for your collection.
the video I'll put out tomorrow. Them two planes are $25,000 a piece. So they're fucking crazy, like. Yeah, $25,000 a piece is that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
imagine transporting that in your trailer. You'd be shit scared every time you had a bump.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yeah. But
Till
the
you
way they
fly
wrap
it, and then it
them,
happens like that.
but they take the wings all off them and wrap them and everything, but
Yeah.
still it's fucking crazy. Cause then the two that I'll pull out tomorrow, they came from fucking California. And they come up for Horizon Fest. Like I didn't realize even there's a speed limit in America to the planes. Horizon Fest is very knowledgeable. Like you learn a lot of shit. Like you're only allowed to do 200 mile an hour in the US on a plane. You're not allowed to go over the 200 mile an hour mark. Even
Okay.
though some of them planes that were there were capable of doing 250, 260. He said you're not allowed to go over 200. And the fastest fucking airplane on Earth right now is actually a fucking glider. The guy clocked the glider at 600 mile an hour. The thing doesn't even have an engine.
You need to get your 1-to-1 car out of there so you can have some fun.
Did he put drift tires on it?
No, they're just the hoons.
So you don't need drift tires on that thing. It will spin out.
Got plenty of power.
Oh, it's overheated.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do
I
like
need
the
to get
color on it. I like the color of the body.
This is a classic look, man. I love this body.
I got the blue one like that.
I like the red, white, and blue with the silver.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
burnt
that's
up.
Good.
I should buy a drift car for that photo I posted today. Like I've got the whole bottom of a Sears store completely empty for the next 6 weeks.
Oh man,
Like,
that'd be
Oh,
so
perfect.
fun.
I mean,
there's
This
one
right
by
here would
me.
be perfect out there. Get the
Sean,
hardest
that's
compound and
crazy,
just
man.
have fun.
but a drift car and teach myself how to drift.
I
You
actually have an
go
empty
column to
Sears store by
column,
me.
get yourself some.
Yeah, motor
Right?
got so hot.
Brad, what the hell are you drinking? Because that's not Arizona inside that bottle.
It's limit. It's this.
It's moonshine.
I was wondering, I was like, that's no fucking
Golden.
Arizona inside there. Like looks like you
He's
fucking.
like, this that
Light type
shine.
stuff.
Golden
It's
flake.
crystal light. It's crystal light type
Told
stuff.
you.
Oh.
Okay, Brad, you start off saying goodbye. We're gonna set it. We're about to go in the after hour, so if anybody
Say
wants to
goodbye,
come into
Brad.
the after hour and you have a link, shoot me an email at thenkrc@gmail and I'll send you a link for the after hour show. Brad, say goodbye.
There you
Thanks for having me. Glad we've been having fairly decent sized panels. I'm glad that everybody in the chat room, hopefully one day they'll all be in the panel one day, but we'll see.
Thank you very much. And go out there and break something, right, Brad?
No,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit. John Martin,
Thanks for having me, and I'll see you in the next one.
thank you. Green Frog, you hadn't said
On the
much.
flip side.
appreciate the invite, Francois. And as always, good program. Hope everybody has a good week and see everybody later on.
Very much. Kurtz.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Everybody have a great night and Friday and weekend, and go break something against the curb. Run in the curb, smack the curb, smack the
Curb magnet. Sergeant.
All right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. First of all, have a good weekend, everybody. And don't forget, bash it, break it, fix it, repeat, and have fun. Be safe with everything you do, and cheers to everybody.
and drink a beer.
Truck Tech Joe.
Thanks for having me again. It's always a good time. Good conversations. See you next time.
Thank you very much. Keith, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, keep your RC muddy, keep your hamster smiling, and go break something out at skateboard park. Because Brad's afraid of skateboard parks
curb.
And bike parks.
and bike parks.
John. Sean, not John. It's written John. I was reading.
Which one?
I already went, so go.
Oh, you did. So everybody, thanks for taking the time to show, time to support week in, week out. I know even though he's in a hotel tonight, he still managed to run the talk show, which is
Yes.
awesome. Thank that you can continue that every week. So fair play to you and thanks for the invite.
It was either go drinking with a bunch of coworkers or spend time with you. So I had a choice.
Well, that's a
Wrong
mighty
choice,
Canadian.
didn't
You.
Like the RC family won. That's
Yeah.
awesome. RC fan for life, yo.
Cool. Gems.
Thanks for having me. It's another good week. Kept me occupied while I was putting a bunch of Tamiya screws together.
Oh, lovely bolts. Yes, they are lovely on them tires.
He's gotten a lot of that car done, that truck done so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's wrenching away and building stuff. That's nice. Guys, remember Sean does have a raffle. So if you want to do a nice Tamiya truck, tow truck, he has that raffle going on. Go check his website and buy tickets for his raffle. And what else? I thought there was something else also to talk about. Or to invite.
Oh, did you ask Keegan?
Ask Kagan what?
I don't remember you asking him goodbye.
He did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
bye.
he did his.
He was like
Wasn't very
51.
memorable. Understandable.
I remembered it, Keegan.
Anyways, guys, thanks for coming in week after week. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. And please thumbs up the video and comment in the video to see if you want something else. Also, yeah, I'm going to do a video, but we did something, love it or hate it. If you send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, a short description of what you got in your RC that you built. So the power system, what it is, the body and all that, just like we've seen tonight. Send me pictures and we'll go through the email and we'll show the pictures and we'll do love it or hate it and find out what people like about your build and what they don't like about the build. And if it's a Tamiya, I can almost guarantee that Brad's going to say he loves it.
Wish you would.
Almost guaranteed. So till then, go charge up some batteries and go in there and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Right,
Let's-
Sergeant?
That's right.
Let's go to this. Let's go to the skate park, Brad.
I love breaking stuff.
Yes. Send it.
I only have 4 vehicles I'm going to allow to go to the skate park. None of my other ones will.
Yeah, like I said,
Aw.
here's a bulkhead out of a Max.